It's only fair. It's only fair that you tell me who you were talking about. I think that's a fair question to ask. Answer the question
once again.
Why did you? I don't know. Why did you start infighting? Why did you start infighting? Because you're the one that started talking shit about me today, if I remember correctly. Is that right? Were you talking shit about me?
Into my chat like a fucking jilted ex.
Because if I'm not mistaken, you were talking shit about Irony Bros and Zoomer gamer streamers. Is that right? Is that what you were saying on your stream earlier today?
Nope.
You didn't, dude. Do you really like? Are you really acting like this wasn't like on camera with a microphone hooked up to it? You fucking moron! Are you really acting like this wasn't like fucking publicly available? So you did so the words so the words Irony Bro and Zoomer gamer streamer never left your mouth. Is that what you're saying right now to me?
Yeah, but again, you're misrepresenting
no. Say what you said.
Let me finish.
I'd love to hear it.
Let me finish. I was talking about how we have groypers that are still on house arrest. We had these Ashley Babbitt vigils, and I was
listen to all this. Let's listen to all this. Listen to all this. Listen to this yarn he's fucking spitting. Listen to this fucking yarn he's spitting. Oh my God! No. Just say what you were talking about when you were talking about Irony Bros. Man. No, I just want to know. Say what you were talking about when you were talking about Irony Bros.
Well, I was talking about the movement. I'm not
you said so. You didn't. No. I'm not asking about that. I'm asking about the Irony Bros thing.
You said at the beginning of this call, you're not.
No. So what did you say about Irony Bros then? Why are you so afraid to answer fucking questions about your own fucking words? You gigantic fucking pussy. Just simple question. Simple question. Simple question. No, because you won't answer it because you're a fucking pussy and you're too afraid to stand up for your own words.
It's because I believe.
Say what you're saying. Say what you're saying. Say what you're saying then. Say what you're saying. Say what you were saying then about Irony Bros. I want to know. Say what you were saying then about Irony Bros. Why are you too afraid to fucking own your own words? Say what you were saying about Irony Bros.
Oh, so now we're talking about Irony Bros. So I thought I was talking about Jaden. Now I'm talking about Irony Bros.
Oh, I'm getting to the Jaden part. We're going to dissect this.
About Jaden.
No. You were because when you
about Jaden.
You realize you say more than one thing on a stream, you fucking retard. You say that you say more than one thing on a stream, right? Like whenever I talk about one thing, that doesn't exclude the fact that you also said this other thing that I'm also going to get to.
Because you're making shit up.
No. These are words. These are words that you said, and it's on your stream, and we can literally look at your stream and watch it, dude. Like that's what's so funny about all of this is that we all heard what you said. And then you want to turn around and deny it when somebody calls you out on it. Yes, I did. I did. Tons of people. Tons of people
that don't do anything politically. And you're trying to say that I'm accusing the one
you were talking about
gamer who actually
you were talking about Zoomer and gamer streams. Okay, so then who are you talking about? So who are you talking about then with Zoomer gamer streamers? I just want to know. Who are you talking about then?
You're so disingenuous.
No. Just answer the question.
You're so disingenuous.
Just answer the question. I just want to know who you were talking about.
You're trying to make me argue.
Just answer the question.
And again,
just answer the question. Who were you referring to when you were talking about Zoomer gamer streamers? I just want to know.
Not Jaden. Not fucking Jaden.
Then who?
I don't have to say why because again,
you don't have to say why. So then here's the thing, CWC. Here's the thing, CWC, is that whenever you make a broad generalization like that and then you refuse to clarify, the only thing that you're doing is letting people make assumptions. And I'm pretty sure that anybody with an IQ over 10 is going to assume that you're talking about Jaden. So if you don't want people to think that you
Jaden too, I told him.
If you don't want people to think that you weren't talking about Jaden, then why don't you just say who you were talking about? It's not that fucking hard.
Because I don't have to.
No, you don't have to, and then we can all assume that you were talking about Jaden then.
All right, well, tough titties. I wasn't. If you want to believe that, go ahead.
Then who?
If you want to have your little bit of drama that you can
then who are you talking about?
With.
Who are you talking about then? It's a simple question to answer. Who are you talking about?
Walking in circles.
Because you won't answer a question. It's not that fucking hard.
Beardson.
Just answer the question.
You don't care.
Just answer the question.
You're trying. You want there to be drama so you can make money off it.
No, here's the thing.
So
you don't get to play this whole Beardson is just starting infighting again when you literally start a stream up by talking shit about people within the movement, right? You don't get to do that. These aren't two exclusive things. I'm simply responding to criticisms about Jaden McNeil and myself, which is very clear. Again, those are the two people that you were referring to and talking about. And the fact that you refuse to clarify who you were talking about, we can only assume. Because you even admit it, there's not a whole lot of streamers that do this, right? Right. But what you were saying, though, earlier was that there's not a whole lot of people that do this. So the circle of who you were talking about has to be very, very fucking small. So it should be a very, very obvious who you're fucking talking about.
Well, you can speculate all you want, man.
I don't have to if you just answer the fucking question and stop being a little bitch. I mean, I wouldn't have to sit here and speculate if you would stop being a little bitch. I mean, that really comes down to that.
You're plain and simple. To exploit this. You're willing to cleave off.
I'm defending myself and my friends.
So you can make money. You're not defending shit, dude.
Yeah, I am. I'm defending.
You're denying being AF. And then like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've totally denied being AF by going and hanging out with Jaden and Nick multiple times and playing games with them every night. Yeah. Publicly said for months. You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny is that you have more of a problem with this than Nick does. Apparently, like you seem to have made this thing in your fucking head that like I haven't put anything on the line and blah 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 blah. You know, you realize like Nick sees everything that I say, and if he had a problem with all of this shit that I'm saying about how I'm just not really interested in politics, that he probably would have said something to me or like publicly disavowed me or whatever. You're the only one that's fucking crying about it. Not anybody else, just you.
I don't speak for Nick. Who gives a fuck what he doesn't have to answer.
Who gives a fuck what Nick has to say? Is that what you're about to say? Is one of those words about to come out of your fucking mouth? I think it is, right? I think it is.
Making this about
because it's Nick's movement. It's Nick's movement. It's Nick's movement. I'm not hiding behind him. I'm simply stating the facts. I'm simply stating the facts. Why are you hiding behind your own fucking words and hiding behind broad generalizations? Just saying about
behind my own words?
Yeah, you are because you refuse that. You refuse. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because you want to know why? Because you refuse to actually address the things that you say.
Now you're trying to hide behind Nick, dude.
Yeah. Really? No, it's really funny that the mask slipped there, and who doesn't give a fuck? Who gives a fuck about what Nick has to say? It's funny that your mask slipped there a little bit.
It's funny. It's funny. You're such a little pussy.
No. So here's the thing. Into this. Here's the Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though, and this is the way that it should be perceived by everybody, because America First and Nick are inseparable. Those things are interlinked, and when you're talking about America First, you're explicitly talking about Nick Fuentes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You've made this whole thing about America First. Like you're like questioning my position in the movement and blah 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 and all this other stupid bullshit, dude.
Now you're AF.
Playing both sides again. That's such a retarded argument.
Yeah. I remember when you try to dodge criticism, saying you're not AF. I'm just a friend of Nick's, but now you're AF. So like fucking which is
bro? I mean, are you joking? I'm dead
serious.
I'm dead serious. I just want to know who you were talking about. I'm not. I will literally never be serious in my entire life. Suck my fucking dick. I will continue to make entertainment. I will continue to make people laugh while you sit there and draw a little fucking, here's a fucking denim jacket that guys should wear. I'm going to continue to make great content while you continue to put people to sleep just like fucking Patrick did, because you have the exact same mannerisms. You're just nothing. You're like Patrick Casey light, like a fucking light beer, dude. You're fucking uncharismatic. You're unfunny. You're self-serious. And also, by the way, just like Patrick, you're a fucking snake. And you're too pussy to say what's really on your fucking mind.
I look
By the way,
forward to
Nick's in here. Apparently, Nick's in here. If you want to get his take,
I'll bring him in next.
Yeah, Nick and Jane are both in here, and Yoba it looks like too. You should run the fucking gambit here. But again, I just want to clarify.
Self-serious, by the way.
I just want to clarify. Yeah, you're very self-serious.
That the circumstances require us to be serious. You don't think having groypers who are on house arrest 9 months later is worth being serious for once in your fucking life? You cannot ever look past fucking content.
Cry me a river. Bad things happen. Bad things happen in the world, guys. Bad things happen in the world. We all better be bitter, mad individuals then. Bad things are happening. No one's allowed to laugh ever because bad things happen in the world. Yeah, shut the fuck up. This is what I'm talking about. I'm some big fucking martyr. I'm doing all this shit. You're such a meanie for having laughs.
Buddy. It's about all the other people.
Yeah, okay.
All the other people.
Cry me a river.
Who don't get paid to start shit online.
Cry me a river.
Lucky you, dude.
Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Yeah, that's you, dude. That's you, dude.
Are you a castrato? Are you a castrati?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, they were boys they castrated to sing higher pitch. They're eunuchs. That's what you sound like.
That's funny, because even if that were true, I would still have more balls than you for being at least able to admit who the fuck I'm talking about on a live stream instead of taking pissy-ass little jabs at people like a little bitch like you are. Just say it. I just want to know, who are you talking about? It's a simple question. Yeah, 10 years from now, you're probably going to be in federal prison for organizing a fucking revolution against the government with like 5 boomers. Yeah, congrats.
Hey, you know what? If I have to take the L for supporting AF, then so be it.
Nah, dude. Yeah, no one's asking you to do any of that. No one's asking you. That's the funny thing about all this is like nobody's asking you to do that. No one's asking. You're like, no, I'll fucking do it. I want to be a martyr. Yeah, shut up, dude. You fucking pussy.
Some things are worth sacrificing for. You know, if you stand for
here's the thing. You would know that. Here's the thing, though. The ideal situation. Here's the thing, and this is the thing that you don't understand. Sometimes the best outcome is to get what you want without sacrificing anything. That's the best possible outcome, is it not?
Well, that would be great, it just seems like you're not how the world works.
Oh, okay.
Freedoms are earned with sweat and blood. And you think you can win without
again, this fucking like LARPy fucking 1776 bullshit, dude. Do you want to go to a fucking like Revolutionary War reenactment to feel like a fucking man? Would that make you feel better to put on a little fucking pea hat and a pea coat and fucking light one of those little blank cannons?
People are already in trouble for January 6th. And you're being completely disingenuous. But again, you don't understand what
I didn't tell him to go. I didn't tell him to go to January 6th.
You're going to keep fiddling his
probably, yeah, I probably will. You want to know why? Here's the thing. Not every animal was built to push the cart, man. And I know my place, and I know what I'm good at. I'm good at entertaining people. I'm good at making people laugh, and I'm good with dealing with fucking low IQ morons like you who want to fucking put like fucking Fed post and black pill people into doing shit and want to take pissy little fucking snipes at people. Yeah,
and I'm offering people a alternative that can run for local office.
That's your solution, bro. And this is the other thing, dude. All of your content is nothing but like gay little platitudes that mean absolutely fucking nothing. Just run for office. Just become famous. Just become a rock star. Like that's your fucking solutions. They're just gay little platitudes. That's all that they are. Just get power, guys. Once we get power, then we win. And it's like, yeah, you're a fucking low IQ drooling retard. Like you have no actual solutions.
How is running for office a platitude? That's what Nick fucking advocates. What are you talking about? What is the entire point of the AFF?
So what is that? No. What does that encompass exactly? What does that encompass exactly? Do you think everybody in your audience should just run for office? Is that what you think? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You just said, just do it. Just run for office.
Support those. I said we need to support those who are going to run for uncontested.
Wow. Again, whoa, man, what a brave take. What a brave take, guys. What a revolutionary take. Hey, guys, you should vote for people that agree with us. Whoa, I never would have thought of that, CWC. What a fucking gigantic big brain take. Oh, my God. You're fucking retarded, dude.
Is that not the AF strategy? Is that not it? Is that not the entire fucking point?
Again,
is that not the entire fucking mission here?
But it's the point of the thing is I don't need to hear that from you. I don't need to. Nobody needs to hear that from you because you're a fucking loser. That's the thing. And again, it's just gay fucking platitudes from you, and you act like you're some big revolutionary. That's the funny thing about it. Like, you haven't done fucking anything at all. And the funny, and you know what's really funny about this whole situation, CWC, so funny, is that I can tell you are a fucking troop. You want to know why I can tell you're a troop? Because you act like a fucking faggot. That's why. Fuck the troops. Fuck you. I'm going to let somebody else get in here because you're a fucking bitch. And again, just one last time for the audience here. Who was it that you were talking about when you were referring to Zoomer gamer streamers? I'd love to know. Who was it?
Beardson.
Just answer the question. Who was it? Who was it? Answer the question. Who was it? Answer the question. Who was it? Answer the question. Just answer the question. No, we're not going forward. We're just ending this because I want to let somebody else get in here.
Thank you.
I just want to know, who are you talking about?
I could not have criticized you any better than the fucking shit you willingly said. Okay. Everything that you've done over the last 30 minutes.
Bro, your biggest own is I said, yes, I'm America first. That's wow. What a fucking gigantic 4D chess take, man.
You didn't deny that you've denied being AF for months.
No, I never denied being AF. I've always said I've supported America first. I've always said that. Dude, how could I not? I fucking stream with Jaden and Nick every single night. I've got like 5 fucking America First shirts in my closet that I wear out in public all the fucking time. I'm clearly not afraid of my association or whatever with America First. I just don't want to have anything to do with running it or anything like that. I promote it every fucking chance that I can, but I don't consider myself a general. Some people do, and there's nothing that I can do about that, clearly. I've said this literally a million times on my stream, dealing with fucking low IQ morons like you. But congratulations, you got the big gotcha against me is that I said yes, I am America First. Wow, what a big brain take. Meanwhile, you have refused. Meanwhile, you have refused time and time again to say who the fuck you were talking about when you were referring to Zoomer gamer streamers. Again, this is a guy. This is my closing argument. We'll treat this like it was an actual debate or whatever. This is my closing argument here: is that CWC has taken shots at Jaden, at myself, at Baked Alaska, and pretty much everybody in the movement that's more successful than he is for the past 6 months. We've all known it. We've all talked about it with each other several times about how much of a big fucking faggot you are. But today was really the creme de la creme of you being a fucking foot and mouth retard, because again, you've made very specific and pointed comments towards myself and towards Jaden McNeil. And this isn't the first time, probably the last time.
You're just making shit up.
Okay. Then say who you're talking about. Then say who you're talking about. Then tell us who you were talking about. Just tell her. I am not threatened by CWC in the slightest. Dude, I have crushed Mike Enoch. I have crushed Richard Spencer. I have crushed Chris Cantwell. I will literally never
Those are the biggest fucking retards.
And yet somehow I would consider all of those people incredibly smarter than you will ever be, because you are the dumbest fucking person I've ever talked to in my entire life. You are so fucking stupid.
An actual irony,
so
bro.
fucking
you
stupid.
Actually, be an irony, bro. But now you're
all of those people are much more competent at what they do than you are. And you know what? At least they're honest. That's the thing. You know, when RPG came at me, I at least have to give RPG a little bit of credit, because he didn't bitch out and snake out like he did. He at least owned the fact that he was talking about me. You just want to be a little bitch that wants to play America First, but you'll sit there and talk shit about America First people day in and day fucking out and just pretend to be their friends, because you know at the end of the day, the minute that you let your fucking mask slip, everybody will fucking turn against you, because people don't support CWC, they support America First.
You're accusing me of being two-faced.
Yeah, you are. You literally are. You revealed yourself to be fucking two-faced, dude. And the fact of the matter is, you can't say who you're talking. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. No, you fucking have not. And it's so clear. Like, there's video evidence. I mean, you know what? I'll make you a nice little compilation tomorrow. I'll download your stream. I'll make a nice little compilation and highlight how much of a fucking two-faced snake you are. But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna let somebody else get in here.
I own everything I said, because I'm a man.
Okay, cool. Then clarify it. Then clarify it. Then all you have to do is clarify it. If you're such a fucking man, then clarify what you said and just say who you're talking about.
I don't need to clarify shit. You won't even let me finish. I don't need to clarify shit. If you watch the fucking VOD, just say who you're talking about. Just say who you're talking about. When you're talking about Zoomer gamer streamers, that's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know is who you're talking about. Who you're talking about. It's not a fucking hard question to answer. But you know what? I think it is a really hard question to answer whenever you're a little bitch and you don't want to answer it. The cart. What was that you said? Not every animal's built to push the cart.
You know, it's only a hard question to answer whenever you realize that the answer will make you look like a total fucking piece of shit. That's why. Anyways,
what are you built for, Beardson? If you're not built to push the cart, what are you built for?
I'm done. I'm muting myself. I'm not talking to him anymore. I want to listen to see what Jaden and whoever everybody else has to say.
Absolutely laughable. Beardson Beardly, thank you. Thank you so much for calling in.
Unbelievable. Yeah, so I got banned on Trovo for a day. It's only for a day, thank goodness. But they banned me for racism. I wasn't even racist. I was just talking shit about CWC. I wasn't even racist. I hope to
God.
But, you know, who cares? We'll just have to be more careful going on in the future. But be sure to subscribe and follow this channel here, because I might be streaming here in the future.
He is a symbol of
until he brings somebody else, I'm gonna mute this, because like it's just him seething and coping. But oh man, thank you for the credit. Be sure to donate, by the way. Streamelements.com/beardsonbeardly/ship. Can somebody post the link in the chat? Yeah, let's see. I'm going to type it so I can keep spamming it like every 10 minutes or so in the chat. I typed it in wrong. Oh, Jaden's coming in. I want to hear what Jaden's got to say.
Oh, hey, yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? Okay, so I've been listening to this whole thing, and I just want to clarify because I was watching your stream. I saw people telling me that you were talking to me, so I went in there just to see. And I know that we've had like our beef in the past or whatever. And I know that you came at me back then for being a gamer and I don't do anything for AF during the whole Patrick thing when you were defending him. And today I was watching, and you're talking about how we need to allocate resources better, and there's all these streamers that only play video games. And you talked about the Irony Bros, and I know I was watching your chat when Beardson, or your stream when Beardson went in there. And you said you weren't talking about him or whatever, and then you were talking about him. And I know you talked about Zoomer streamers. You talked about people that just play video games. I believe you also said the only people in the movement that do anything other than yourself are Vince and Nick. So, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
And you.
You didn't say that on the stream.
Well, as I said,
fucking go, Jaden.
You were on the road trip. You actually showed
Let's
up.
Fucking
you
go,
drove
Jaden.
Across the continent.
Let's fucking go, Jaden.
You've been helping Nick behind the scenes, and you and I have been talking, obviously.
Let's fucking go, Jaden.
But the thing that I don't like is I don't like when people ask me to argue something that I never was arguing. Because would you say that you only game? You obviously do more than that. So why would this ever refer to you?
Well, that's why I was going to come in here and argue with you if you were attacking me. Because look, I was watching.
I'm being honest.
And I thought you were talking. Yeah, you texted me 4 hours after the stream. I didn't even realize you texted me. when you said that when you were arguing with Beardson, I checked and I saw that. But that was 3 or 4 hours after the initial comments were made, and I tweeted and whatever. So I was just curious I was just wondering who exactly you were referring to other than Beardson. I thought you were talking about Beardson, obviously, with the Irony Bros and the gamers and whatever. So that was right. And then you were talking about like Zoomer game streamers that make more money, and it should be allocated to you and to Christian. And I was just curious who exactly you were referring to.
I never said it should be allocated to me and Christian. That's not a charitable way of framing it.
You said that it should be allocated to you because you're doing IRL activism. Is that wrong? You're saying that you're doing rallies, you're doing IRL activism, and it should also. And I believe you also mentioned that.
Yeah, but that frame sounds super Jewish, man. I was saying we need to allocate it to like cultural pursuits.
What's cultural? Your concerts to get girlfriends? I mean, I wasn't going to try to be hostile, but you're calling me Jewish or whatever. You said that it's not going to the big gamer streamers. That's what you said. The big gamer streamers, which can only be inferred as myself and Beardson. I don't know any other big gamer streamers in the movement.
No. I said people who only game. There's an important distinction to be made there.
I only game on stream. I really only game on stream, and most people assume that's what I do.
I didn't say on stream. I didn't say that only game on stream.
And technically,
to anything is game streams. You obviously contribute more than
technically I did. You fuck off.
Oh, don't jump in, buddy. Come on. I'm talking to fucking Jaden.
Why are you talking drama in public? Hey, I thought that he was taking shots at me, and I wanted to clarify who he was talking about. If he's not talking about me, then that's it is what it is. But I'm glad you called. I'm glad you called in because if he's going to publicly talk face-to-face. I just want to know if here we are where you're arguing with me, you're arguing with Beardson, you're arguing with other people, other groypers. Wouldn't it just make more sense if you directly called out who the fuck you're talking about? Because I took it as you're attacking me because you've done it in the past. You've said that I did nothing, and I will say I think I've done a little more than just drive across the country with Nick.
Of course. Well, yeah, you're with the
dude. Listen to him bend the fucking knee to Jane. This is so what a cock, dude. What a fucking cock.
I know. I thought
because he hates Jaden. You know, deep down he fucking hates Jaden.
People are trying to dig up that old beef, and they're being disingenuous. I'm trying to provide constructive criticism.
It's so fucking funny to me. It's so fucking funny to me.
And
because you know so bad.
You said streamers. You said streamers that game.
Right. And do we deny there's a plethora? Like literally the vast majority of quote unquote AF streamers are literally just game.
Who
that's
then?
all I do on stream.
Yeah, but on stream. That's the difference.
That's how I make my money. I don't get paid to do political stuff.
But you volunteer your time. You're contributing to the movement by doing that.
Well, fair enough. I mean, if you're not attacking me, you're not attacking me. No. But I was just then who were you talking about?
Well, my entire point was there's no sense because all people are referring to are smaller streamers.
He can't answer the question.
But that's not true because you were talking about the people that are making money. You were talking about the people that are making the big bucks, as you were saying, that could be allocated to different places.
This is so fucking embarrassing for him.
Like yourself.
He's such a fucking pussy. He just won't say who he's talking about.
Those were the two distinctions you made. You didn't say, oh, there's small gamer streamers that are making, $5 a stream.
They are numerous, and there's so many of them.
Then who?
I don't know.
And not to mention the time.
I know Jake a little bit, Beardson, myself. Who else? Who else is like game streamer that's pulling away resources from the movement? And I don't even know if you could say that, like Jimbo is pulling resources. But I'm only bringing him up. Those are the only people I even know that are like avid game streamers.
Well, the reason why I don't like to name people for this exact reason, because I knew that this was going to be twisted into some sort of
it didn't have to be, or you could just clarify. You could just clarify who you're talking about.
I guess I wasn't clear
enough.
Well,
I think it'd be the opposite. If you weren't coming after me, then you should have just said Beardson, and then I think he has the right to respond if you were talking about him. To be fair, you brought up Beardson. I mean, you admitted that now. Earlier you said you didn't, but you brought up Beardson. So he has a right to respond. I thought you were, talking about me.
Oh, yeah,
that's not the case, and I can jump out of here. But I like I said, I'm just curious to know. It wouldn't have been turned into a big drama thing with me or anyone else unless it would have been just the drama, the person that you were talking about explicitly. But we don't know who that is.
Look, if we look through Trovo and such, we can find dozens of small to mid-sized game streamers who are AF or AF adjacent who collectively are pulling probably thousands of dollars.
Who's pulling thousands of dollars? Who?
And these are dollars.
But regardless, it's like these game. I'm thinking of who. Can you give me an example, please? I don't want to infer anything.
Well, again, my point though,
dude, he can't. What a fucking pussy! He won't even stand behind his own fucking words.
There's nothing to be gained from naming.
You aired it out. You aired it out publicly. If you had a group with people in private, you should have brought it to them in private. I wouldn't have said anything to you publicly if this wasn't like a public matter because you streamed it.
Well, I didn't realize generalized critiques were verboten.
Dude, Jaden's slaying this, dude. Jaden is slaying this.
Critiquing me.
The movement as a whole.
Even knows who you're critiquing.
I feel like a lot of the audience.
Dude, Jaden is slaying this right now. This is incredible.
I feel like a lot of us.
Let's go, Jaden, dude.
I mean, I've even all my streams for the last few weeks.
Love Jaden. Jaden fucking gang in chat right now. Type Jaden gang in chat right now.
And I thought talking about, maybe focusing on getting offline might be good to help our spirits and stuff. Avoiding shit that doesn't really matter, like this drama.
Offline in what way? Like what the alt-right did? Like what's your? Are you talking about? I guess I know you
running for office. I mean, I listed a few things.
I agree. I've told people yesterday. See, I watched your stream and you were talking about gamer streamers and money not going to the right places. And then Beardson jumped in the chat and then it kind of shifted to what we should be doing. Earlier you were talking about like Christian and whatever, and like your IRL action, but then you kind of shifted to running for office and like getting involved in your local GOP. And I tell people to do that all the time. So again, we're getting into the weeds. I just want to know, and I don't want you. Who are we?
Jaden's so good at this, dude.
What is? I don't even know what we're talking about. What's the criticism? Because I don't want to come at you.
About?
It seems like you keep shifting, and I don't even know who we're talking about. What's the problem? Who are we talking about?
We have to view this in context of the stream, which
again, dude, it's just this fucking
off. I didn't really stream for a month. I was focusing on IRL organizing.
I thought you were streaming Minecraft like last week.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't really count. That was like leisure. That's just me playing a game. But this was in context of after about a month of the local Groypers doing local organizing, the successes, and we've had some good and bad things happen. But this was in the context of
like
that.
what?
And what do you mean?
Like, what do you mean by local organizing?
Well, we've been attending every event that's been going on. We've been speaking. There's been all sorts of like weird TPUSA grifter events where, frankly, there's a lot of people who are discontent with the way that the party and the country is going. But the only people organizing anything are these weird ass Q people. So we go there, we speak the AF message, and then we have these normal like dads go, oh, I like your message, son, because they were at that event because there's nothing else going on. Mm-hmm. And also we're working on the congressional campaign and going to
you're running for Congress in LA,
Orange County.
Okay. Look, I don't care. I don't know. Like I said, you just say who you were talking about. I don't want to I'm not really here to argue what the movement should or shouldn't be doing. I listen to Nick. I just kind of do what he suggests or whatever. So, whatever. But who exactly, explicitly, is the Zoomer gamer streamer if it wasn't me?
See, again, we're getting to the same problem. I don't understand this fixation with starting more shit with people. Why does everything have to be a personal attack?
Well, I just don't. Well, I don't know. I don't go on stream and shit talk people behind their back and not tell them, man. If I'm friends with someone, if they're a part of the movement.
Who did I shit talk behind their? Who did I shit talk behind?
Whoever the game streamer is. Whoever this gamer.
It's a criticism. Is friendly criticism. Shit talking now.
It's friendly criticism. Friendly criticism, dude.
You don't think that a little bit of criticism might actually be healthy?
It's just friendly criticism, bros.
It depends. Not if the person doesn't know not if they don't know who's being criticized. I mean, or what even is it being criticized?
Because it's something that we all fall.
You just said, gaming streams are leisure, and you did it, and it's cozy, whatever. And I do it every single night. I do it literally every night as a way to make money and entertain the masses.
He's scared to name them. He's scared to name him because he knows who he was talking about. He knows who he was talking about. He knows, and everybody knows he was talking about Jaden. Because who else would he be talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. We're going to keep beating around the same bush. If you don't want to name them, that's fine. I'm going to keep pushing you to. If it's not me, it's not me. I guess there's no reason for me to keep going in circles with you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to make clear with our last caller, but
you did talk about him. You admitted to talking about him, correct?
Yeah.
And I just want to throw this out there because I know RPG and a bunch of the Patrick stands are listening. I know all of them are your mods. I just want to throw this out there. I don't know what's up with this fixation with the Louis Theroux thing, because no offense, but IRL, what you're doing in California, that's great. But what's been going viral, what got America first to where it's at is Nick, the viral moments. Baked Alaska's clips are going viral, millions of views on TikTok. The Louis Theroux doc and Beardson kicking him out of his house, that's going to make for great content, and it's going to be all over social media, all over TikTok. And in an era where we're banned from literally everything.
Thank you, Jaden. Thank you.
Being a little provocative and going totally viral.
Positive.
I think. I don't know if.
I'm not privy to.
I don't know if you keep up with some of this stuff, but considering Baked Alaska running out into blacks got millions of likes on TikTok, I think that's kind of a good thing, actually, that we can still go viral while being censored on everything. I think that Zoomers, especially edgy countercultural Zoomers, people that watch our streams and are love Nick. The reason that Groypers are 18-year-olds. And we don't have an army.
I love my friends, dude.
I hope you're right. We need the youth.
I think that gets the youth excited, being a countercultural force.
I hope it looks good for us. I hope Theroux doesn't.
Regardless, I don't think that they're going to make you look bad, and the people that hate us are going to think it's bad regardless. The point of the matter is, people that are susceptible to being AF or edgy or right wing or whatever you want to say, they're going to see that, find it hilarious, and they're gonna, maybe it goes viral. People wonder who Baked is. People wonder who Beardson is, and that brings people in to see who Nick is. Seeing these characters, you say they're not AF, they say they're whatever. They're in our sphere of things. They're going viral. They're bringing people into it. This is just common sense.
But I thought the line was, we don't talk to journalists, though. Wasn't that what we all agreed on a while ago?
We had a meeting and we all put our hands in.
IRL streaming is a viral IRL clip. And you weren't on the documentary, right? Even though that you have a large role in the movement, you've done a lot, but you weren't in that documentary, right?
Correct. They didn't interview me, but that's beside the point. The point of the I don't know why this is a point of contention for 6 months with you people. and I just don't see what the big deal is. I mean, would I talk to the journalist? I mean, probably not. But at the same time, is it a huge name? Is it the biggest deal in the world? I don't know. That's real. That's your big point of contention with Beardson. And I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, people are going to see that.
I would say that's my biggest point of contention with him. I would say it's the fact that he did it, and then to escape criticism, he said that, well, I'm not AF, I'm just like a guy, I'm just a friend. And then now he's
you know, whatever. I don't care getting caught up in the semantics. He is in the sphere. We all know that. I wouldn't is Baked Alaska necessarily suit and tie America first? I mean, maybe not, but he's still in the sphere of things. He's our friend. He's, you know, he supports Nick. He promotes Nick. Regardless,
and they're all tied to us because we're all part of the same sphere.
I don't think that Baked would look at himself and call himself a politician. Beardson, I don't call myself one. I've kind of taken a step back from public politics, whatever. Sure, I mean, you know, what with the whole getting expelled from school or whatever. You know, maybe I'll get back into it eventually. I do want to run one day. Man. But that being said, whatever.
Jaden, got my point is,
we're all part of
that's fucking blood brother.
Everything
right
we do,
fucking
positive,
blood brother
negative,
right there, dude.
But you guys are acting like that's the end of the world, and I don't think that it's really that big of a deal. I think that the people that are gonna hate it already, we're gonna hate Nick regardless. You know, he can say what he was gonna say, suit and tie, or Beardson can kick him out of his house and it'd be funny. Regardless, I think
made the fucking news. By the way,
you're right. I mean, you're privy
made the fucking news.
We'll see. We'll see. You're right. We'll see. I mean, maybe it does nothing. I don't know, but I just don't know that that's like the biggest issue in the world. But again, that's off topic. Doesn't matter. You weren't talking about me apparently. So
well, thanks for calling in though, clearing it up.
I guess that's that. Yep, sounds good, man. Have a good night. And I don't know. I guess next time, if you're gonna, because I've seen a few streams like this and I just kind of ignored it. But this whole thing's been going. If you got a problem with me, you know, you can message me, or if you want to air out something publicly that even myself, you know, assume that you were talking about me, maybe like a few more details. Or I didn't hear you say not Jaden. I heard not Nick or Vince. But regardless, maybe we can avoid this in the future. If
yes, of course. Well, this was exactly what I wanted to avoid. It's
oh yeah,
it looks like we got the whole movement together for once. We got Nick, Baked, and
united front against a fucking dumbass Wignet retard.
Yeah, it looked like Nick and Baked both have their hands up, but I don't want to take any more time. I feel like we're just going in circles, but yeah, it was good talking to you, I guess, and I'm glad that we. It wasn't me. Wow, it wasn't me. Gamer, let's flip and go. All right, goodbye.
Yeah, take care.
Oh, see who brings in next. I'm curious. I'm curious.
Let's bring in Nick. Hey, Nick, what's up?
He didn't bring Nick in.
Hey.
There he is.
How you doing, man?
Me?
Yep, loud and clear.
What's going on?
Hey, well, welcome to the Telegram chat. Fancy seeing you here under the with everything going on tonight. What about you? How's the show?
Didn't go great. My camera broke.
Yeah, my stream died like 10 times today. My Wi-Fi is so bad.
Yeah,
you know, I'm starting to get the anger at the super chatters. You know, now after streaming for 8 months,
listen to this fucking
finally starting to
Nick.
Yeah, I tried doing it for 5 years, and I can assure you. It doesn't get better. It gets much worse.
Oh, no.
So, you know, look, I don't know. You know, Jaden seemed to let you off the hook a little bit. But, you know, I just don't understand, you know, really where you get off. Because it seems like you want to be America first, but at the same time, you know, you participate in all criticisms of everyone that hates us. And you criticize my judgment constantly, directly and indirectly, and everybody that surrounds me. I mean, that's what I don't understand. I mean, the Louis Theroux thing, I mean, even with Jaden, you know, you do these snide little Well, I hope it works out. I hope that's a good book or whatever. You know, you ever hear the phrase trust the plan? I didn't get to where I am doing this because I don't know what I'm doing or I haven't thought this through, you know? And so if you have a problem with that, if you have a problem with what I'm doing, then you shouldn't be a part of this, you know? And honestly, you're not really in a position to challenge my judgment because me compared to you, it's just not a contest. And I know you're not maybe trying to compare yourself to me, but I mean, where I'm at and where you are, it's night and day. And
well, when would you say that I criticized your judgment? Because I had some critiques about the Thoreau thing, and you've said multiple times for years not to talk to journalists. And do you think that this is going to be a positive thing, this documentary?
Well, there it is. See, in the first place, so I'll get to that and I'll defend that. But in the first place, I don't think you're in any position to criticize. And frankly, I'm sick of people who are not as successful as me constantly doubting and questioning and criticizing my judgment. I mean, that's in the first place. Don't get me wrong. It's your prerogative. You're a free individual
what
with
was
your own
judgment?
conscience. And you can criticize, but you know, it's frustrating where I'm at in my position because I've demonstrated a record of basically creating many miracles over the course of my career, you know, getting Don Jr. booed off the stage at UCLA to the Stop the Steal movement. I mean, we were at the center of that. We were the destroy the GOP, aired an impeachment, sitting congressmen at my conference, survive deplatforming, not just on YouTube, but DLive too, creating a censorship-proof platform. Like, you know, so
that's why we love your show. But what about the baked thing has to do with you though?
The show. I'm the leader. I'm the leader, and I'm the leader because I established myself. I clearly rose above everybody else.
Correct. But did you tell Baked to do the documentary?
That has to be respected. What?
Well, I thought you didn't necessarily tell them to go on the documentary. Was this all part of your plan to have Baked and Beardson do the documentary? I thought you said you didn't necessarily want that to hain.
Well, I told you I'll get to that. But I first want to, and this is the problem. This is the insubordination, basically. You know, you're in the military. You know that in the military there's a general, right? You know that in the military there's a commander in chief, and you want to be a part of this thing. But at the same time, not only do you participate in, but you encourage what amounts to insubordination. You want to be a face. You want to be a voice. You want to talk about criticize in private, not in public, but yet you go out and you sow uncertainty and doubt. And that you're not even willing to engage with me on why that in itself is a problem is very suspicious to me. That's very suspect because that maybe shows that you're not being straight about what your intentions are. Because
I'll be crystal clear, Nick, with what my intentions are. And I want to keep this very simple. I don't want my criticism of Beardson to somehow become criticism of you, because Beardson has said for months that he is not AF. He's not a Groyper general. And you say the military chain of command, but it's also very clear who your chain of command is. And he has said himself that he is an AF. So I was not under the impression that there was a chain of command going from you to Beardson, then now to me. So I wasn't trying to criticize you at all.
This is a complete diversion because you just said, and you have been criticizing 4 months, this Louis Theroux documentary. So Beardson's got nothing to do with it. You think the Louis Theroux thing's a bad idea, and you've made everyone aware of that. And that was my call. That was my decision to have Louis Theroux.
I criticize certain people being on it, not the entire thing, because we know you're more well-spoken than
well, you just got done saying, well, what happened to never talking to journalists? I mean, in effect, you're saying, maybe you're not saying directly, but you know, you're basically suggesting that I'm a hypocrite or that I went against a tenet or something like that. But basically, the point is this. Everybody who's in this thing basically knows how it works. People just defer to me. And it's not because it's a cult. It's not because, you know, maybe everybody even loves me that much, although I think they do. It's because what I'm doing works. And people can participate in what I'm doing, and they can share in the success. And I'm very gracious. And I want that to happen. I want people to join and share in the success of this. But people can't come in and start calling the shots and think that they know better, because they don't. And if they did know better, they would be doing something better. But they're not. Nobody has. Nobody is. And, you know, I don't think in the near future anybody will. Now, to the Louis Theroux documentary situation, do you want to know why I said never to talk to journalists for years? There's a very specific reason why. And the reason was always, it was always about deplatforming. You can't talk to journalists because it creates too much notoriety. And when you talk to journalists, they call you a white nationalist. And white nationalist is one of those words that gets you banned. Now, what we've seen in the last year is that the dynamic has completely changed, because everybody is like, the deplatforming is becoming complete. It's like 98% completion. Everybody, nearly everybody, is banned from nearly every platform. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You know, after Christchurch accelerated, it was nearly completed by the time of the election between COVID misinformation and election misinformation. And then finally, the Capitol was the final nail in the coffin. Now, I made a strategic decision at that point, as deplatforming is looming, and so really it's of no consequence what the media publishes anyway, number one. But number two, as we basically stare in the face of complete irrelevancy with this total and complete deplatforming, to engage with Louis Theroux, which, you know, I've been through this more than you, and I've been through this maybe more than anybody. You know, I had MTV come to my house for a week in 2018 in February, and they told me they were shooting a My True Life whatever episode about me, and it turned out that they sat on the footage for years, and they released it during Groyper War as a hit piece calling me a white nationalist. Now, so I know how it works, and I know what they do, and I've gotten the worst of it, maybe more than anybody can say.
And my criticism was never about you going on the thing. Let me make that clear as well. I never went as far as RPG and these others who,
dude, now he's throwing RPG
went further than that. The issue was specifically, it wasn't you, it was Beardson claiming to not be AF and going on this. And I assume, since he said he wasn't AF, that necessarily you didn't authorize him to go on to this documentary. And there wasn't that wasn't made clear. I never had any problem with you going and having Theroux film this AFPAC event.
Dude, I'm his mod.
So that was
exactly
never part
what
of
you said. But nevertheless, I mean, you clearly have a problem with the Louis Theroux documentary. And, you know, whatever, if it's Beardson being a part of it, or Bake Alaska being part of it, or whatever, you know, that was a strategic decision that I made. And so, you know, you can nitpick, but, you know, really, we're kind of getting in the weeds on this example in particular. This is part of a pattern. If it was just that, I would say whatever. Honestly, if it was just that, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But I also saw that you went on the Red Pilled Gaming stream when he started this big beef out of nowhere about my fucking playlist. And he said that, oh, it's black music. And then he went on this crusade against Jaden and Beardson and criticizing me. And you went on a stream and you said, well, it's important to be able to criticize people and blah, blah, blah. I don't remember exactly what you said, but you went on there and basically showed him support. And this is a guy who's basically, you know, again, an open revolt against me. And I think criticizing me very unfairly and for something so trivial.
Well, and I've mocked and I've made fun of RPG. I've made the Jungle Jogger music joke multiple times. I obviously didn't support that as much. I didn't take it nearly as far as he did.
You went into a stream and you said, you know, it's important that people are able to voice their criticisms. You said he was still America first. You came in there and said, you're still America first, even though he's at war with all the leaders of America first. And basically, you know, I like rap music. I play rap music on my stream. People criticize me for that. He's echoing that, you know, which applies to me. And you go in there and say, well, it's important that he should be able to say that. And
well, I don't watch all of his streams. First. Well, we stream at the same time of day, so I don't know everything he says. I can't condone everything he may or may not have said.
Oh, yeah.
But well, you know, I wasn't aware he was exiled from the movement completely.
Snaking around, dude.
Yeah, well, you know, when you do stuff like that, when you publicly go against people, and again, it's like Beardson said, there's this resentment just below the surface that's hiding. This is what I'm getting at. Like, that's a problem. No, you're not America first. If, like, Red Pill Gaming, I never talked to that guy. I don't know that guy. I think he watches my show. Oh, he's very critical of me. I don't consider him part of America first. I don't think him saying, like, you know, black music's for blacks, you know, stuff like that. That's just not my style. That's just not my thing. Anyway, but that's another example. And then, you got the Baked Alaska thing. When Baked Alaska was on the Louis Theroux documentary, you're attacking Baked Alaska. Now you come on a stream and say, oh, the incel thing is bad. We need girls in the movement. Zoomer gamers aren't going to win. Streamers are making too much money.
I never said we need girls in the movement. I made a distinction. I said we need more facets in our lives than just politics.
Well, the point being is, it's just this recurring pattern of you're going against the grain. The Louis Theroux documentary you criticize. Red Pill Gaming you support. Baked Alaska you criticize. Beardson you criticize. Jaden, you had a beef with him, you squashed it. Apparently you're criticizing, if not him, people that are just like him. And, it's like you recognize that if you want to succeed, you have to be a part of America first, but you're not really happy about it. And that's like, and by the way, I should add, your best friends were best friends with Patrick Casey. And, it reminds me a lot of Patrick Casey in many ways, but in that particular way, because that's exactly the MO of Patrick Casey. He knew in 2019 that if he wanted to remain relevant, his only ticket was through the Groypers and through America First. Mm-hmm. So he joined up with us, and I think it was completely reluctant because he never really seemed happy to be there. And even once he split, he had all the stuff to say about it.
Wait. Cult. Nick, I wouldn't have voluntarily gotten involved in politics, gotten doxxed if I didn't believe in this. We were inspired because me and SRG, my roommate, we met at the UCLA Groyper War. We felt inspired, and hearing what you said right on the eve of the election, we wanted to get involved. We felt like the best thing to do to help you was to grow the movement and put our hearts and hands into this. And I also want to say,
by attacking everybody in it.
I feel like there's a level of insecurity here because I don't feel like what I've said is necessarily being translated fairly by the intermediaries. I feel like there's a lot of drama, people snitching between chats. And I've had this happen between me and Baked multiple times where somebody goes in his chat and goes, CWC's talking shit. Retard. And then I'm like, I wasn't even talking about you. He goes and watches my VOD. It never happened. So I just feel like a lot of this is being misconstrued. For example, I never said women belong in the movement. I was very clear they shouldn't even vote. And then, the other thing about,
we just have a female
the Theroux thing. The issue is not you, who is a public figure, speaking with Theroux or even having the triumphant event being filmed. It was that when people do go on the thing and then claim to not be a part of the movement, that was my criticism. It was never the thing itself. So I just want to make some of those things clear, Nick, because I do believe in this wholeheartedly, and all of the L's we've taken, all the heat we have here in California, we know it's just a part of a bigger whole. And we have you to thank. This wouldn't have ever happened if we didn't meet at the Groyper War. But I don't want you to get the impression that I'm like not happy to be a part of this. I wouldn't be doing this every day, eating like raw onions and rice and shit, if I didn't believe that this was going to succeed.
That's what makes it eat raw onions.
Well, I think there's a distinction to be made where, and I hear this from a lot of people say, well, America First is not just about Nick Fuentes. I don't doubt your sincerity. I don't doubt your conviction on the issues, unless you're like a Fed, which honestly, you can't rule out, and that's not personal. That's not a personal attack.
Well, of course, you can't ever rule that out with anybody.
Right. I'm not saying that, but that notwithstanding, I basically believe you're sincere and genuine. But there is this disconnect. Sometimes it's personal. Usually it's personal. But there's these people that think, oh, well, I'm America First, but I put America first, like above Nick. Like I'm participating in America First, but it's bigger than Nick, and my allegiance is to the so-called idea of America.
Well, I've never said anything close to that.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you that I hear that sometimes from people, and usually that's a signal about like.
Oh well, I'm always telling boomers to watch your show.
Oh my god, this is so unbelievable.
We're always telling people to watch your show. Like all these boomers that we're working with, these cute people, more than a few of them have started watching you because of this. But the movement is inseparable from you and your show. So I've never said that we support AF without Nick. That doesn't even make any sense. There is no movement without you.
True. Well, and okay, and like I said, I don't watch everything that you do, so it's very possible that there's a misunderstanding. But enough of this stuff happens, and whenever I hear about you, it's often these kinds of things. It could be misunderstandings, maybe not. Usually, where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm just telling you that I see a troubling pattern of. You can quibble about the details and say, well, I wasn't quite saying that, or I didn't exactly say that, or whatever. But yet here we are. There's a lot of people. Jaden's perfect example. That guy's a diehard loyalist. And like he said, he just defers to me on basically everything. And I've never had that issue with him. And
I do the same thing.
This is live.
We will defer to whatever your judgment is. And obviously we didn't expect you to weigh in here, and obviously whatever you say goes. But I mean, we didn't receive any dialogue or direction. So,
well, here we go. I mean, you just get done with the stream today where you shit on Irony Bros. I'm an Irony Bro. That was my origin. Who else shit on the Irony Bros? James Alsop and Richard Spencer and Mike Enoch. And, where are they now? But I'm an Irony Bro, and I'm a gamer, and I'm not a Volcel. I'm an incel. And
let's fucking
go, no, baby. I don't need love, like you said on your stream. Like we it's a hierarchy of needs. People need love and all this kind of stuff. Well, not me. I'm an incel, and I am an Irony Bro. And once again, maybe there's on a semantic level where you didn't quite say this or that, but it's pretty clear where I stand, and it's pretty clear who my friends are. And, Beardson, you could say, oh, well, he said he wasn't part of AF, and now he is, and blah, 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 blah. Beardson's been around forever. Everyone knows he's my friend. Everyone knows Weekly Sweat is a big part of the culture of AF. He's been on my show before. I game with him all the time. And it's like, you going and insulting him or picking people out of the crowd. I don't know exactly who you're referring to when you say Zoomer gamers, if not Jaden, although maybe you did mean him. Maybe it's other people. But who exactly would you mean? I mean, streaming is the backbone of what we've built. I know you think that the real stuff of politics is superior or whatever. But look at the interest in what you're doing versus the interest in the streams. It's the digital age. It's not the 1930s. It's a digital age. And so it's not to say that the streaming is the end all be all, but for the time being, it is the engine.
It's a means to the end.
What we're doing. And so, but anyway, that's really besides the point. You just get done doing a stream where you basically shit all over lots of things that are kind of fun and have been a part of the movement. And then you say, oh, well, I didn't know. I wasn't told not to shit on those things. Anyway, I think you're playing dumb a little bit. Maybe you're sincere. I don't really know. But I'm just telling you that the way that it works is it's got to be reciprocity. We want people in America first. We want people to grow the movement, and the movement is growing. We have a great, new lineup of streamers. We have like Dalton and Kai, and there's a lot of people that are getting more involved. Young people that are excited about it, and that's a good thing. To see that, but it's a two-way street. You can't just jump in and sort of bandwagon onto the thing and say, and because it's very easy to say America first, to watch a show and we love you and this and that, but it's also about,
well, it's not easy. You get death threats. You get death threats. You get threats. You get deplatformed. I mean, I was streaming for 1 month, and then Jan 6 happened. I was one of like 4 people that got that first wave. I mean,
so what?
It's because we believe in this, that we gladly undergo this. And I've always maintained that streaming is just a means to the end. And whatever it takes to be more effective and help advance the movement, streaming or whatever else needs to happen, do it gladly. So I'm not attached to streaming necessarily. I just view it as a tool to helping AF. But I mean, we've got a lot of guys here in California that are willing to do whatever you need us to do to grow the movement. So
yeah, I'm just saying it seems like you got a little bit of the Patrick Pacey symptoms. I'm not saying straight up because I don't really know enough, but but based on the pattern of what I've heard and seen, usually there's something to that. I mean, again, you can say, well, in this particular case, that wasn't true. And in this case, I didn't say exactly that. But usually there's something to it. When I've been around long enough, when you hear these things, you have to pay attention to these red flags and signs. And I don't think they're so easily dismissed. And I don't know.
And of course, nuance is important.
I'm just saying I haven't made a strong judgment about you, but I am getting this impression of a Patrick Casey sort of situation. And what I mean by that is he knew that he needed this and he needed to be a part of this if he wanted to go somewhere. So we used it as a vehicle. And when he saw that, or I think rather when he thought that it was going down, he wouldn't go down with the ship. You know, he was out for himself. And I think he thought he should have been higher up than he was. I think he thought that he wasn't getting the attention or the praise that he deserved.
Nick, we stood by you. Our best friend is still on house arrest because we believe in the movement. God. He carried the band. I mean, I know that wasn't anything you ordered or anything, but we've stood with you and we're willing to do whatever it takes to support you.
Well, Patrick Casey was right up there too. Patrick.
Well, where did he go when the Heat started? He skedaddled, and I publicly broke with him regarding AFPAC. I supported that.
Yeah.
I said we needed to
my friend.
keep the momentum
he's still
going.
My friend,
and that's always been my message. We need to keep the pressure going because the boot is going to press down on us no matter what we do. And yeah, that's why I'm not against the Thoreau thing in general or AFPAC. But I mean, we've stood by you and, you know, hell or high water, man. I mean, I don't know what more you want us to do to prove that to you, but I mean,
well, like I said, I mean, about the Louis Theroux thing, I just don't criticize. I mean, it's really, you know, again, like I said earlier, I don't think it's your place. You criticize that and you jump in red pilled gaming and support him when he's feuding with all my friends. And you're taking shots at Baked Alaska, you're taking shots at Beardson and Irony Bros and incels and gamers and streamers, and you're saying we didn't donate to Christian Secor's legal defense and all this kind of stuff. And then now you're trying to tell me, well, actually, I didn't say any of that. We didn't know, or something like that. You know, again, it's like if what you're saying is true, we wouldn't be having this conversation. That's all. So, I mean, if you are what you say you're about, then that's great. And I'd like you to be a part of this and everything. But, you know, well, you don't know what I want you to do. Well, stop repeating all the lines of the people that fucking hate us. Because this anti-irony bro thing, anti-incel thing, anti-gamer thing, etc., everything I just said, and this is all that's the talking points of people on Kiwi Farms and Wignats and the people.
Well, I was echoing what you said last night regarding the incel volcel thing. You were saying it's not like resentful, like being a resentful incel is cringe. I mean, you yourself made that distinction on your show last night. I was echoing that in my own words.
No, you weren't. You fucking.
I mean, I even said the whole Anglin thing, how he said like you say you're an incel is like a fuck you as a solidarity thing. Yeah, I mean, I was referring to the term in its literal definition.
Again, there's.
But yeah, I thought I was just echoing what you said last night, Nick.
Just to point out, there's like.
Well, again, you're missing the point. I mean, I'm laying out like it's a pattern here. It's a pattern here, and we keep circling back to this. I mean, you could go back and say, well, actually, that's misunderstood or whatever. But it's like, again, I don't have to. There's no ambiguity with anybody else. I don't have anybody else telling me, oh, this one's on Red Pill Gaming stream telling him he's part of AF, and it's important to criticize the leaders.
There we go. I finally got the right link.
I don't hear anybody else, you know, people coming to me and saying, oh, this person is shitting on gamers, incels, irony bros, you know, whatever. So anyway, so I made my point basically, but
did you watch my stream today? Did you actually watch the
yeah, people were posting clips in the group chat all night.
Well, I hope those clips had the appropriate context.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I did go at length with the whole incel thing. And I mean, I don't know how that could be construed like I was shitty on incels.
What about irony? What about irony bros? You said that we're like overdosing on irony or something like that. I mean, what's that all about? I mean, that's literally what the Wignats have been saying about us for like 5 years. So what's the context of that one?
Well, there's a lot of nihilistic irony, bros, even shit on you. And I remember there was clips of Beardson saying, why would I sacrifice for a movement that makes my life harder? I mean, if that was not a full-throated condemnation of AF, I don't know what that was. I mean, he was saying that he doesn't want to sacrifice comfort for a movement that we're losing on all fronts. I mean, I would not necessarily
that's not
say that any of us
not
are
what I
irony
said at all,
bros.
by the way. Yeah.
Do you ironically get persecuted by the FBI, put on a terrorist watch list? I mean,
unreal.
I am an irony bro. FBI watch list has nothing to do with it. We use irony as a tool of persuasion. And, you know, you've got this very self-serious kind of disposition, and it doesn't work. I mean, I can tell you it's not magnetic. It's not attractive. That doesn't bring people in. You know, this like writing ballads, like walking around with a drum and all that kind of stuff. You know, it just comes across as like a hard on, and not to debate the efficacy of it, but the point is, like, all I'm saying is your tone is not aligned with our tone. If you're getting on the stream and saying, you know, we're too ironic and we need to be soldiers and this kind of stuff, it's like, well, has that ever been? I mean, go and watch the fucking pee poo poo super chat compilation. Like, I mean, the tone of our movement has always been fun. It's always been inviting. It's always been lighthearted. Because you said it yourself, demoralization is a killer. And
I had song requests open during my stream. We had like, you know, rap, pee pee poo poo audio. I didn't mute it. I had
he didn't
all
mute
sorts
a
of shit
a pee pee poo poo
World Star Hip Hop
video, guys.
Don't
he has a great
sniff
sense
petrol
of humor
from a can. Because I said at the beginning of my stream, you know, we can't be too self-serious. It's gay and cringe. I mean, I get what you're saying. I just feel like a lot of this was lost in translation, honestly, man. Like the fuck Jaden Gang thing. I was literally in the Jaden Gang Discord server, like hanging out with these people IRL, and people are trying to frame it like I was not joking when I'm like bantering with the chat, you know. I mean,
yeah, no, I know that was said jokingly in that case, but I'm just saying, because I don't know about you. I mean, I'm telling you my perception, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know about you. I met you like one time. Or actually, we met a few times because you came to Texas too. And
well, you didn't like the Wahoos, so that probably left a bad taste in your mouth, huh?
Yeah, literally. That was bullshit, dude. I asked you. I said,
I don't know. Wahoos is good, though.
You took me to a chain. That'd be like if I took you to Giordano's. You want to get
it's like a local chain. Local chain.
Well,
okay.
But so, honestly, I'm not trying to just go off on you because you're right. I'm not completely familiar with your content. And we've only met once or twice or a few times during the White Boy Summer. It was honestly just a big blur. I just remember being in that car for like 30 hours and Jaden farting throughout and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you, because this is a real important point for people to understand. Like, the only way this is going to work is if everybody is doing their part. And that's not to be condescending or patronizing, but it's to say that we are only going to become greater than the sum of our parts if everybody believes in the coherent whole of America first, which is basically the movement that I created. And it's not an idea, it's not a principle, it really proceeds from me. Because if I didn't exist, this whole thing would fall apart. If I wasn't here, this thing would fall apart tomorrow. And I say that because I do it every day, and I know.
Oh no, I agree with that. I've never doubted that for 1 minute.
So anyway, but it's up to you, because we need people right now. You know, this is a tough time for everybody, and I don't want to come across as not sympathetic to what you've gone through, because I know. I mean, docs, death threats, people in house arrest or jail. I'm completely sympathetic to that. I totally get that. But you got to understand my perspective, which is this thing is in crisis. Everyone knows it. And I believe we're setting up to become bigger than ever before. You know, we've been dealt a pretty shitty hand, getting banned from every payment processor and the no-fly list and the government seizing my assets. And, you know, I don't have to go through all the shit we've been put through over the past year. And not just me, but lots of people, yourself included, and people that you know. And my perspective is, you know, it's a very vulnerable time for us right now. And I don't feel like ashamed to say that, because it is apparent it's a vulnerable time for the entire American right. Donald Trump is having this succession crisis, the GOP, and the surveillance state bearing down, and so on. And so when, in short, when people are sort of the insubordination, the criticism, this kind of ankle biting shit, like the way that I perceive that is I basically just have no patience for that. And it's very harmful and destructive, because what we need right now is unity, and the unity proceeds from one. It proceeds from me and people trusting the plan, and everybody kind of putting their head down and doing their part, and not saying like, well, what about this? And I thought he said this, and this one's not doing a good job. If everyone's worried about doing their thing, then it's going to work, and this thing is going to take off. But if everybody is nipping at my heels, or Beardson or Jaden, and saying, well, I think we should do it this way, and I think that, that's just not going to work. So the only demonstrated record of success is the Groypers. The rise and fall of every other person proves this, from the alt-right to people from internet blood sports to opponents of ours, and we are pulling other people towards our center of gravity, people far bigger than us. Charlie,
and I see it in the streets too. I mean, there are so many Groypers here in Orange County. Like, we dominate all these things. You can pick them out through a crowd. And I mean, I became a true believer in this, especially at that UCLA Groyper War where we shook the house. And it was in that moment I knew that this was going to be the genesis for something greater. And look, I'm sorry if there was a misunderstanding. My intention was to help the movement, not
by attacking
start
me.
Drama.
That was his, by attacking me and Jaden. His intention was to help
causing
the movement,
problems.
though, right?
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, hey, like I said, I'm not telling you all this because I'm just being vindictive or something. I'm just trying to clear up where I think some people are coming from, myself included. And, look, if you want to be a part of this and are productive and help, then you are 100% welcome. You're a solid guy, you're competent and everything. And we need people like that. But, if the constant sort of perception, the constant criticism and stuff like that, it's just not going to work. And you see what happens to people that get separated from America first. That doesn't tend to work out for people that ostracize themselves from my friends and from me and from the followers of me and my friends. It never tends to work out. Some people get it in their head and they think, I'm not saying this is you. I'm saying generally, some people get into their head. They're like, I'm getting sick and tired of this Nick guy calling the shots, or he did this thing that I don't like. I think I'd be better. And, it's a fucking graveyard of people that think that. Over 5 years, it's just a complete graveyard of everyone that thought, oh, I think I know better and I'm going to do it this way.
I'll take some credit for some of those.
If they did know a better way, be living in a different fucking universe, So, and I'm not trying to whip my dick out and be like, oh, if you said me, it's over. I'm just telling you straight up. I don't want that to happen.
I get it.
I wish and a lot of these people didn't do what they did. Not because, a lot of problems with Patrick. But if he had just stuck around and everything, and not totally betrayed this whole race and the country and everybody, we don't want betrayals. We want people to help, and we want all hands on deck. So it's not good for anybody when shit like that happens. So
of course, no. Well, and there's a reason why I broke with him and I'm with this movement, because I believe in it, obviously. And look where everything is 9 months later.
True.
But yeah, it's good to hear from you. It's been a while, but we're really excited to be a part of this and help out any way we can. So if you ever need anything, just let us know.
Will do. All right. Well, yeah, good chat. And we'll see what happens. But like I said, no judgment right now. But I'm just telling you that's where I'm at. But I hope it works out. I hope it works out for us.
Yeah, next time you're in town, we'll share a fish taco and go to Wahoo's again. Just let me know.
We have to go to a good place next time. Then fucking 10 years when I drive 20 hours to LA.
There's a hole in the wall Mexican place called Chipotle, I think. It's pretty good here.
Let's go. Yeah, that's I'll have to take you up on that. I'll get the burrito.
Flavor Town. All right. Well, hey, man. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. See you, buddy. Take it easy.
All they have to do is be nice to me. That's all it takes,
okay,
man.
Let's bring in a few more people. I'm getting tired. Didn't expect Nick to call in, though. That was pretty nuts. We got a guy in a Buffalo.
What, you're not going to bring in Baked?
Red Pill Gaming TV. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm supposed to talk to that guy, though. What the?
Well, you did throw him under the bus. I think he does have a right to respond. I think Franson's, man, there's a ton of fucking people who just want to yell at this guy.
We'll bring in, let's see.
Honestly, I wouldn't even blame him for just ending it at this point.
Yo, is that Franson?
Oh, God, no. Don't bring in Franson, dude. Don't bring in Franson.
Yo, Thomas Dees. You're live. What's up?
Oh, God. Yeah, he knows better than to bring in fucking Franson, dude.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Honestly, I'm just going to mute this because I don't fucking care. I don't care about this guy, so we're just going to mute it here. Yeah, of course he brought on a fucking random. Of course he's not going to bring in, like, I don't know, Franson or RPG or Tyler Russell or any of the other, like, big names in the fucking, or, you know, Harris Walker again or, you know, anybody else. No. Gotta bring in a random. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's, first let me read some of the super chats. Because I've been lacking. Sorry, it's just, you know, the content's been too good. What a week! Look, I didn't want to get involved in this. Like, I really didn't. I told you guys a long time ago. Yeah, we got let's see, beat men and box. It says set up a proper boxing match and settle it in the ring. All this stop being traumatic pussies and box. No, I don't have any intention of boxing anybody. Dude, I don't have to, and I'm not going to. Like, why would I? I don't want to hurt CWC. I don't want to fight him. I just want him to shut the fuck up about me. That's really all it comes down to. And yeah, he lives like in California, and I'm here in Kentucky. So yeah, probably not gonna happen. Don't give a fuck. Eat shit. Vanta Fanta, what's up, Vanta Fanta? He says, Beardson, I heard CWC did awful things to his mom. That's so true. Vanta Fanta, another one. He says CWC being more of a homo than Christian. Sad. True. $10 from Anonymous. He says, Scorched Earth. Yo, thank you so much, Anonymous. 1515 from Whitetail Groiper. Thank you so much, Whitetail Groiper. Let's do, we'll drop the link again. There's like, yeah, bring in Baked. Yeah, bring in Baked, dude. I'd love to hear Baked. He says he might bring in Baked. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna continue after all this shit ends. Yo, $5 from Kuwaiti Groipers. The snakes have been trying their best to make you say you are AF, and Troville banned you as soon as you admitted you were. A coincidence? I think not. Yeah, it's just a day. So I'm not too worried about it. They cited me for racism. I don't know how I was racist in any way, shape, or form. I mean, unless they call it a hate crime for going after, you know, a person of Hispanic origin or whatever. I don't know, but I wasn't trying to. There was nothing I said that was like racist. I was literally just trying to defend myself and just calling him a fucking fat pussy. That's it. Keep YouTube streaming so much better. Yeah, we'll probably do both for sure. I mean, from here on out, yeah, definitely. We're definitely gonna keep streaming on YouTube because, yeah, can you catch me here? Yeah, can you peel that shit? Well, it's only a day, so I think it said on the 10th is when my ban will lift. So, because it's my first offense ever.
but I think we aired everything that we needed to. There's not really much of anything
We'll keep
more to
listening
discuss.
this stupid shit.
It's like, what is it? We talked to Nick, which we never saw happening. You talked to Jaden, you talked to Beardson. So at this point, call it a day.
Yeah,
I guess you're right. Cut the losses. Well, if Baked wants to raise his hand, I'll give him that.
Sure.
I wouldn't be in this if I didn't stream snipe Baked in the first place. So, Baked, if you want to raise your hand, you can. Otherwise, I'll end the voice. So, we'll see.
Well, God bless. And
he did drop an F-bomb a few times, but I don't know how that equates to racism. But it's fine. It is what it is. So yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm glad we were able to air that out.
Yeah. Fucking pussy.
But
you fucking bitch.
My buddy's saying Bake has his hand up. I don't see it.
Yeah, I
Am I getting
see
trolled?
it right here. I can see him right there.
What? Are my mods fucking with me? I literally don't. I see him in here and his hand is not up.
Dude, I'm literally looking at it right here.
Let me leave
it's
this.
Literally right here, dude. Look. It's right there. Baked Alaska. Hand up.
Okay, I left and I came back. His hand is up. Let me bring him in.
Oh yeah. Oh now, yeah.
All right, Baked, you're live. What's up, man? Hey, what's up? Good. Didn't expect Nick to come on. We had an all-star cast here. Not bad for a Wednesday night.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the most flattering appearance for you.
So what's your message for the final caller of the night?
Are you like brain dead or something?
Well, I want to hear what you have to say, man. I wanted to give you the opportunity to call in.
Nick literally just humiliated you, dude. Do you have any fucking humility? Like, you're fucking insane, bro.
Yoba.
Insane.
Can we get some Yobas in the chat, dude?
Shit. Who the fuck are you, dude? You haven't even been in this thing for 1 fucking year. You became known because you stream sniped my ass. Because you're a clout chaser, bro. Who the fuck are you?
Let's fucking go, dude.
You're crazy, bro. All I gotta say, you gotta find some humility, bro. Your ego is off the charts, dude. And you're so delusional. Like, I actually think you are a Fed. I really do. So that's what I gotta say.
Well, thanks for calling in, Baked. Unfortunate it had to be this way, but I'm going to act on Nick's advice, not continue this. Avoid drama.
Let's talk about it. Oh, you're going to go out? No, you owe me an apology, motherfucker. I made you, bitch.
Did you? Yeah, sounds like you didn't listen to what was just said.
Yeah, I did, because you stream sniped me. That's how anyone even knows about you. And if you had a sliver of fucking loyalty or respect for hierarchy, but you don't. I thought you were in the fucking military. Fuck the troops, by the way, you faggot. You're a bitch, dude. You became known, you clout chased off me, and then you backstab me, and you talk shit, and then when I confront you, you're too much of a pussy to even say what you were saying behind my back. And you do the same thing to Jaden, and you did the same thing to Beardson, and you do the same thing to Nick all the time, because you don't trust the judgment. He literally said why we should do the Louis Theroux documentary.
Oh, Beard.
No, shut the fuck up, dude.
No. We've already been over this privately. Why do you have to air this publicly? We've already talked about this.
Why do you have to air this publicly?
Let me finish.
Yeah. We've talked about this. I'm not going to allow start drama for content, man.
I just got on here. I've been waiting for 3 hours to get on here. Let me finish.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to allow you to start drama for content.
No.
Hey,
let me finish.
I love you, bro, but I'm not going to let you do this.
You don't love me. Fuck you. You're
man.
rage quitting. You have a curse, bitch.
Hey, I'm just following orders. I'm just following orders.
Listen.
Oh, I'm just following orders now. Now that it's convenient for me, I'm getting shit on. Now I'm following orders.
Good idea, and that we were gonna do it. And
what
you keep
pussy,
ankle biting, and you keep questioning every little thing that he says, but you won't take responsibility for that. You won't. Because
I'm not going to get into this. We just went over this. You and I have talked about this.
Oh, you're not going to get into it, you faggot.
We talked about this privately at length, and you were saying we were cool, but now you're airing it again.
How did you become known again? How did you become known, CWC?
We literally talked about this. You and I talked in private about this. And you were cool. Now you're changing your stance on this.
Channel, faggot. So why don't you tell me and the audience how you became known? Because if I
literally when I introduced you,
if I stream snipe someone else's stream, I would have some fucking respect for them, and I wouldn't talk.
Hey, that's why I brought you in.
No. You ankle bit me so fucking hard when I went on Louis Throw. Oh, baked is bad optics. Oh, how about fuck you? You haven't even been in this for a fucking year. You're a new fag. You are the definition of a new fag on a fucking ego trip, dude. And it's Nick humiliated you, and you're still too high off your own supply to even see that, dude. It's fucking embarrassing. I'm sorry, dude.
Well, thank you for that.
You gotta learn.
Thanks for calling in.
You gotta learn humility, dude. Oh, holy shit. So why don't you apologize for talking all that shit about me? Because aren't you a Christian?
We've been over this.
Don't you talk it? No, we haven't been over it. Because I never got an apology.
We talked like men on the phone. We talked like men on the phone.
We're talking like men because you slandered me. No, you slandered me publicly, and you're gonna apologize publicly for running my name in the dirt.
I did what I said. I called you. We talked,
bro.
Yeah, and you and I talked privately about this, and we already went over this.
No, you slandered me publicly.
Wait a fucking.
You can apologize.
And then we talked on the phone.
No,
we talked about this on the phone.
Apologize now.
I'm not doing it twice in order to provide you content, man. I'm sorry. I never should talk to you.
I'm not streaming. You're retarded. You are streaming. You're streaming. I'm not streaming. I'm offline.
We've already been over this, man. I don't know why you're doing this. It's sad, but
you never apologized to me. You're the one who's sad. You talk shit
yes,
about
I
me.
did. We already did it. We already talked in private.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. You're lying. You're lying.
I'm not even streaming. I've been streaming for like 30 minutes.
You literally have an audience listening to you.
It's shameful.
Bro, you're a liar.
Come on,
you're
Bake.
a fed. You're a literal fed. Why won't you?
I'm a fed now?
Yes.
Yeah, you've always been a fed. You're a Patrick Casey bitch boy from Identity Europa. You're a fucking wignat, dude.
You know, Christian went into the Capitol, and he's been on house arrest. You know, you got to leave. You've been able to stream this whole time. You should show some. You know, you should be appreciative that God. You know, you miraculously.
You want to tell me about the fucking Capitol? Okay.
No, I'm just saying, like God obviously hooked you up. You didn't get put on house arrest like this college student who's been on house arrest for 9 months.
You apologize for
so I'm just saying, God obviously wants you.
You have no respect. You have no
God's
loyalty.
Protecting you, so I'm gonna bow to His judgment, and I'm not gonna start private shit with you,
bro. No one likes you.
Good night, Baked.
No one wants to hang out with you. You're rage quitting. You're really rage quitting, pussy. You're rage quitting like a little pussy.
Hey, you know what? I gotta keep it professional. But thanks for calling in, Bake. Have a good night. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, look, I'm gonna heed the advice of the leader, Nick.
Yeah, listen to this. Listen to this stupid shit. I'm gonna heed the
start
advice.
Start a fight. I can't.
I'm not gonna start a fight or anything.
Respect the hierarchy, as Bake just said. Everybody have a good night. I'll stream tomorrow at
I'll see if I can get baked on
2 p.m. for sit rep. Everybody have a good night. Take care.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get baked on. Fuck this. This is gay. Let's see. I'll start my own Telegram chat. Where's my channel? I don't know how to do this on desktop. There we go. There's mine. No, not fucking stickers and emojis and shit. Oh, you gotta like hold it and then swipe up. That just starts a recording. No, I want to go live. Wait, hang on. I'm such a boomer when it comes to Telegram. Like, no shit. Franson, yeah, absolutely. I want to hear what the people have to say. View channel info. View channel. What? How do you go fucking live on here? I'm such a fucking boomer. Oh, that just fucking starts a recording. I don't want to fucking start a recording. How do you go live on Telegram? Beardson Bakes wants to call you? Yeah, tell him to call me. Because I can't figure out how to go live. I'm so fucking tired.
Another wonderful night.
It doesn't have to, like, I said this. Yeah, I'd love to hear from Steve too, yeah. I just want to figure out how to go fucking live. And then that way, I could just fucking do this. Maybe if I close it and then reopen Telegram, maybe that'll work. There we go. Yo, Whitetail Groiper, thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's just this like connecting to my channel for some reason. Maybe that's why. Oh, Bake's just calling me on the phone. Okay. Hello? Yo, what's up? That was I'm streaming it right now. I streamed the whole fucking thing, dude. That was I was crying, dude. This whole thing was fucking so hilarious.
No, like, first of all, great stream earlier. Like, I'm glad you went off on him, and like, I went full Yoba mode because this dude is so fucking passive aggressive.
Yep.
And I'm so sick of hearing him go in circles for like 3 hours. And here's the thing. This goes back many, many, many months. I've thought this guy was a Fed for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He literally came from Identity Europa. He came out of nowhere. The only reason he was known is because he came on my stream. He stream sniped me in Beverly Hills when I was at a rally, and his name was like Greaser Andy or Base Greaser, some dumb shit. Seriously. And I was like, okay, you know, that guy's pretty nice. And I like offered to get him a hotel. You know, I was very nice to him. I put him on my stream. I promoted his links and all this, you know.
Yep, I remember that.
And this is kind of what these people do. And then so like people were like, oh, that guy's pretty cool, and Yoba likes him. And then so he got a spot on the kill stream, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, maybe 3 to 6 months go by, and then I just hear from so many people like CWC's talking shit about you, and he's doing this and that, and like, you know, if you hear from a couple people, it's like, okay, it might be fake or out of context, but like I heard from so many fucking people, and people are sending me clips. Yeah, and like, long story short is I don't like the guy at all. He's a total fake. He's a total bitch.
Mm-hmm.
He's a total snake. And I believe he was talking about Jaden. Like, if he was talking about some other Zoomer gamer, just tell us, first of all. But he did the exact same pattern with me, because I literally saw a clip of him talking shit about me, and then I confronted him over text, and he was like, oh, I was just trolling you, bro. Like, he literally tried to play it off like he wasn't, and he's done that multiple times with me, and he gave me shit for, like, when the Louis Theroux thing happened, he talked so much shit about me, and he was like, that was terrible, dude. I said, bro, Nick literally said that's like the funniest stream I've ever done, like my best stream. Yep. And he's like, no, say that. I'm like, I'm texting him right now. And he's like, wait, the real Nick Fuentes? I'm like, yeah, dude, he's like my best friend. Fuck you. Like, this guy's like literally mental-hearted, and yeah, man, I don't know. He did all the same shit to me. Every single time I confronted him, he tried to say it didn't exist. And his whole demeanor, man, the way he talks, his whole agenda, he doesn't respect the hierarchy. That's why I was so mad. Like, he thinks he's this badass, like, military fucking gay Marine guy. But it's like, okay, if you're fucking military, you should know about hierarchy. Nick's the leader. Nick is the reason that we did Louis Theroux, you dumbass.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, do you care if I add Jaden to the call?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm calling. I see if this works. Oh, wait. This is an actual phone call, by the way, Jaden, so this is the way we're doing this.
Hello?
Hang on, let me merge the calls. All right, I think we got everybody. Is everybody here?
Hello? Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Jaden? Hi. This
is the most boomer tech fucking stream ever because we're all three talking on the phone and I'm just holding the fucking phone up to the microphone.
Why? You guys don't have Discord or what?
I mean, we could do it on Discord if you know.
I have Discord.
Okay.
Where should we go?
Let's go to you on Jaden's server.
Are you in my new one? So not your new one. Can you like text it to me? Yeah, I can do that. Or DM it? Yeah, I got you.
All right.
I'm in the J Den. Is that the old one?
Yeah.
I got my account got banned, so we have a different server. I'll send it to you right now.
All right. I'll see you guys in Jaden's Discord. Fucking boomer tech, dude. Oh shit. Oh shit! I about fucking missed my chair, dude. Let me I need to grab a drink. I need a tasty beverage. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Again.
I invited Baked.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Also, like, send me money too, as well, or something for making content, whatever.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey.
Hey. Hang on. Let me go make a drink real quick because I'm fucking parched for yelling at that fucking retard for like an hour straight.
Oh, that's... What's up, man?
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
Hey. What's up, dude? How fun is this?
This is fun. We're all in the chat. We're all hanging out. With all friends being friends.
Oh, I'll pull him in here. Wait, yeah. There we go.
Yo!
Yoba!
What's up, Jimbo?
Hey. Beardson's grabbing a drink.
Yo! Yoba!
Yo! Is that Nick?
Yo!
Yep.
Yo!
What's up? What's up, guys?
Hey!
The gang's all here, man.
The Goiper General meeting.
Yo, my Zoomer gamers are in chat. What's up, boys?
Let's go!
Here's the thing. Some people might not like, I don't know, infighting or whatever, but nothing really brings a movement together.
True.
Fact. That's fact. Holy shit.
No, man, what an interesting night. First, I want to thank, Jaden and Nick and Baked for sticking up for me and everything like that. I know it wasn't like quite, super intentional and stuff, but I appreciate it. I love the fact that I have a group of friends that I don't have to worry about fucking talking shit about me or fucking stabbing me in the back, dude. Like, you guys are real ride or die homies, and I appreciate that. So let me lead this Groiper General meeting off with saying that. Thank you, guys.
Hell yeah.
Throwing it right back at you. I want to thank everyone and shout out to Nick. I was playing too nice. I'm glad that he picked up because I was being too nice, because we all know who he was talking about, but whatever. And yeah, shout out to you guys for having my back when all these ankle biting retards are always on the attack.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I would like to echo the sentiments of the previous speaker. Yeah, I appreciate all of you. You're my brothers. And, it's just an unspoken getting it, Mm-hmm. What I love about you guys, which I take for granted, is that there's this unspoken getting it. We all get it, and we're all aware of it, and we don't have to fucking explain it or spell it out. We just all abide and share in that.
Fucking
it is my life. So thank you.
Gosh, no, absolutely. No, I mean, like, I like, look, I just want to preface this. I didn't want to fucking talk shit about fucking CWC. I was already mad at him because of that shit that he pulled with me on the kill stream. And I just said on stream, I was like, look, he's dead to me. He doesn't exist. I don't care. You know, I'm not going to talk bad about him. Nothing. Like, I don't want any drama with him. And then I hear him talking about me. I hear him talking about Jaden, and all this other shit. I'm like, you know what, man? Like, all right, dude. Like, I just spent 2 fucking nights, like, going off. What's 3, you know?
I don't know about me. He was talking about Jimbo, the other Zoomer gamer.
I couldn't believe that he spent 3 fucking hours like just going in circles. Like he couldn't name one Zoomer gamer.
He would have said the same thing if I joined. Yeah, he would have. It would have been. I don't know. It's it's the gamers, Zoomers. Yeah, they're the problem. That's what would have happened.
We just got to do good things for the movement. Like put our heart and soul together in this, and like get out there and act.
I'll learn to play the drum for Ashley Babbitt.
I'll sing the next Ashley Babbitt ballad.
Yeah. I'm writing it
for those 6 boomers in California.
The ballad has a word in there that, like, I don't think anybody even knows what it is. Do you know what I'm talking about? The name of it?
No.
There's like the song has a title, and there's a word in there that nobody knows what it means.
Well, you wouldn't get it. You obviously weren't listening to the part of the stream where he talked about all coming together at a real Greg James Beam concert. Patrick sent, by the way, who and we would all get girlfriends. You missed that part of and he's gonna sing his ballad there. We're gonna have a right-wing music festival, and that's how we win the culture war. All you retard gamers, Yoba getting millions of likes on TikTok. No. Wing music festival where we're gonna sing about Ashley Babbitt and play the snare drum.
Oh, wait. If we're talking about IRL events, why don't we talk about how CWC put on this event called White Boy Summer, literally co-opting shit that me and Nick, everyone in the Groiper movement put together. And it was the most cringe thing I've ever seen. It was like 5 like fat guys and like a bunch of e-girls, and there's like a drone going above like a boat. Did you guys see that video? They're like, White Boy Summer. Like,
yeah, he's always talking about working out, but half the people there had their man tits swinging in the wind on a boat
and
with e-girls.
He puts on these great events, right? You couldn't even get 10 people out, and you literally stole, the title from Nick's thing, and it's like, yikes. I don't know. I've been suspicious of that guy for a long time, and like I didn't. Kind of similar thing. Like I didn't want to say too much because like it's like, okay, he's still a nice guy, I guess, but I warned people and they're like, I don't know, but more
he just
recently
doesn't get it.
People are seeing it. Yeah, he doesn't get it.
Well, it's like all the AIM people. Sorry, I'll let you talk.
No, I mean, you're right though. It's like here's like what I really think that it is. It's like things just aren't moving fast enough for him. Like that's what it comes down to with people like this. It comes down to like we haven't won yet. It's not happening, and you get into like you have like your like how it fucking content is. Sometimes content's fucking raining from the fucking rooftops, and we're blowing up and exploding and everything. And then sometimes you have lulls. That's just a natural course of life. But when things get kind of slow, people are like, well, and they just start looking around the room and they're like, well, who's not pulling their fucking weight to make things happen? Oh, Beardson's not doing anything. Jaden's not doing anything. I'm going to fucking go after them. And then I'll step in and then I'll get all of the money and then I'll start making things happen. And that's all I've seen this happen a million fucking times. It's happened with the alt-right. It's happened with fucking NRX, all these fucking movements and shit. You always have some fucking retard that like just things aren't happening fast enough or things aren't exactly the way that they do it, and they secretly think like I should be in charge, and then they fucking spurg out like this and they want to start attacking everybody. That's exactly what this is.
Well, if he leaves the stream replay up, I don't know if he will, but if you watch it, he denied this, but I said it when I was being way too nice to him. The whole thing, he was going off on us because he's saying that, I mean, not me, I guess, But he was saying everyone else, every other Zoomer streamer, the Veda, apparently Veda and I don't know, other random Groiper streamers that pull, I don't know.
Thousands.
Yeah,
thousands
of dollars. And he was saying that should all go to him and his guys who are on the ground. That's what he was pissed about.
Yeah, that should be funding the Ashley Babbitt fucking recitals.
Why? Yeah. Like my question is like, why does this guy think he knows better than streamers and people that literally get millions more plays than him, make more money than him, have been in this for such a long time? And like Nick said, his judgment is, people follow it for a fucking reason because he's made miracles happen and all that shit, and it's like, and here's the thing too, like he knew. I actually showed Nick the text a while ago. CWC knew that Nick already greenlit the Louis Theroux thing. He was aware of me doing it and Beardson doing it. So he was being completely disingenuous. He was like, oh, I didn't know. Nick talked about how we were doing it so many fucking times for months. Mm-hmm. So that's completely disingenuous to say, oh, he didn't know Nick approved. Oh, you approved of that, Nick? Really? And here's the thing. The bottom line is CWC has been ankle biting Nick's leadership. He literally has. He literally questions things that Nick decides, and all of us, we don't even have to second guess it. We're just yep, we know that's the thing to do. And he keeps ankle biting and questioning it. But he thinks he's some special savant that's the next revolutionary leader, so he can criticize it and he can be in these streams with Red Pill Gaming, who's a literal faggot, and all this shit. Bro, I just don't know where this guy gets the ego when he's not even been with us for a year,
Not to sidetrack, but did you guys hear CWC throw RPG right under the fucking bus? Right under the fucking bus. It's yeah, this guy, he's ride or die with RPG, and then he's well, I know RPG has said some things, and yeah, he's been very critical. Right through that motherfucker shirt and by the underwear and shirt, just threw that motherfucker underneath the bus to Nick. That was the funniest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. But I honestly feel bad for RPG. Man, that was rough. But his own fucking mod, dude, just threw him. But yeah, it's just I don't know, man. I get tired of getting into fucking fights and shit like this with people, dude. It gets fucking old that I have to keep defending myself and everything like that from fucking retards like this. But fact of the matter is, it's I'm gonna defend myself. That's all that there is to it. I don't, I think every person, if you get fucking lambasted on a fucking public live stream, you have every right to go on your fucking stream and defend yourself, dude. I do, fucking Jaden does, Nick does, and everything else. And that's all these fucking people do is they'll sit there and fucking criticize you, and then oh no, dude, it's friendly criticism. It's friendly criticism. It's I'm not friends with you. There's no such thing as friendly criticism when I don't fucking like you, dude. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, real quick. I just got, speaking of friendly criticism, and the other thing too is he clout chases and then wants to criticize you. That doesn't make sense. He came out when I was in Orange County. Another time he stream sniped me when I was with Casey and Lulz and some streamers. He came out, he stream sniped me, and then literally while he was there stream sniping me, he walked away when a dirty TTS went off. He's that's really bad optics. I don't like that. That's really bad for the movement. I'm then why the fuck are you here? What? This guy's insane, dude. I'm sorry. He's crazy. But go
There's
ahead.
no awareness. That's a perfect example of the fact he doesn't even know that you and Nick are friends, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
are you zero awareness? Start streaming. Yeah.
You're texting the real Nick Fuentes? I'm yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What?
What
do you mean?
Man. Weird. He has no idea. He probably has no idea about any of the past stuff. He has no idea how big you were before,
He's a new fag.
Yeah, 100%. It's
and when you're a new fag, especially in the first year, we all know this. Come on.
Lurk.
You gotta lurk. You gotta lurk. You can't why is he calling the shots and organizing events? He needs to shut the fuck up and lurk. Look, I'm not saying that he can't be, some productive guy and work behind the scenes, but he's literally trying to be some Groiper general in 8 months from sniping me.
Well, he's trying
to... And that's also a red flag, too. It's like, wait, why do you want to be in leadership positions? Why do you want to organize all these IRL events and counter signal? He's like, Beardson, you want to be gaming when you're 40? And, like, he's counter signaling. Dude, I'm going to be gaming till the day I fucking die. I'm a fucking gamer.
Same, dude.
Like, and no shame. Like, imagine counter signaling that. Yikes, you know, but I just got to say, the reason I actually kind of do think he's a Fed is because of all these red flags. Anyone who, I've been in this game a long time.
Yeah.
You guys know that. Anytime I see someone who immediately comes in, they want to be the leader of everything. They want to speak at all these, they want to organize all these things. That's a massive fucking red flag for me. And that, I felt uneasy about the guy specifically because of that for a while.
Well, he wants to act like, you know, leader, whatever. But at the same time, his entire chat is people shitting on Nick. His entire content is basically like RPG.
Dude, his first caller
questioning everything that AF does, everything that Nick says. And then he wonders why don't they like me? Why am I on the outside? I wonder why, when literally all you do is like counter signal me. Well, I don't name them. I don't say them. I'm just it's just criticism, because friendly criticism. It's like, no, it's very obvious what you're doing when you're going on stream. All your mods are Patrick people that have been banned in every other chat, and they're all sitting there, you know, fuck Nick. Like, that's literally the whole chat. We have screenshots. And then and you know, he lets that goes on. The mods ban anyone that's pushing back against him, and then he's telling everyone, these guys don't do anything. Don't support them. They're terrible. They're baked and Beardson. All they do is cause it's bad optics, and they cause drama. And I'm gonna sit here and shit talk them. Watch. They're gonna come after me. Watch. It's like, you know what you're doing, man. You're well aware of what you're doing. Just, you know, it's.
Dude, his first, when I went live, his first caller that he had on before he brought me on, literally, like, I start my stream up, I join the voice call, and I literally just hear his caller like, yeah, well, I don't really like Nick Fuentes all that much. And he's like, well, you know, like, you're entitled to your opinion or whatever, but I like Nick, so, you know, I think Nick's doing good, but you're free to feel how you feel or whatever. Like, dude, if somebody tells me they don't like fucking Nick Fuentes, I'm banning them from my chat, and I'm gonna roast them for half an hour, dude. Fuck you. Eat shit. But, you know, that's the kind of crowd that these people have, man. It's like, the craziest thing about, like, all of this to me is just, like, adding the streamer dynamic to all of this, because it's like when you bring up his audience or whatever, it's like the only reason why it's like such a, like, ironic thing, because, like, you look at RPG and you look at CWC, all of their fans hate Nick, and they all hate America First. They hate all of us. And I really don't get why they just don't go full Wignat or whatever, because, like, their fans would love it more, like, honestly. Not that they would get any more fans, but, you know, that's clearly where they're getting pushed by their fucking chat. And everybody wants to start shit, everybody wants to fucking criticize or whatever, and like you said, it's like I somehow have this reputation for starting trouble or whatever. It's like, dude, literally the only time I think I ever actually, like, instigated trouble was with Patrick. Like, every other instance, I was just responding. That's it. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't care. Yeah, I start trouble. What are you going to do about it? Fucking blow me, homo. How about that?
Yeah, well, like, in my instance, and, you know, in your instance too, it's like all he had to do was tell the truth. Like, if I went
all he had to do was be nice to us.
Yeah, like, if CWC was like,
but
you know what, Big,
Wignats wouldn't watch.
You know, Big, you know, I said some things, you know, my bad, bro. But, you know, I honestly would have let it slide. But it was the fact that he's so narcissistic, he couldn't apologize when multiple times he's been talking shit, he's been ankle biting, he's been questioning my decisions when I'm the one who fucking put him on and put him in this world. Like, just think of the audacity of that. Imagine, you know, I go stream snipe someone, and then a couple months later, I'm like, hey, fuck you, dude. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? How about you shut the fuck up? Like, I don't know. That's what, you know, I don't like to get involved in these things, but it's so frustrating. You know, you help someone out, you put them on, you put them in the network, you know, give them a good word, and then, you know, what do? They backstab you. So
Yeah, I just find it funny for that people who have absolutely no clue what's going on, like at all, with any of the stuff we're doing, think that they can criticize, this person's not doing enough. They're not live streaming themselves out in California yelling on a street corner. Like, yeah, dude, we get it. Patrick Casey's your idol. We understand you're going to go drop banners. You're going to run around with a megaphone. There's more shit to this than that. And that's why Nick, he did the whole Stop the Steal thing, obviously, but that's why he's brought everyone into this. He wasn't going to the retard rallies. I mean, you coined that term, I believe. One of you, I don't know. But Beardson's gotten on about that. Cheesehead's gone on about that. The internet stuff reaches pretty far. And on his stream, he was saying, ideally, we're all offline. We're all organizing in person. And it's like, yeah, how's that gone in the past? How's that worked out?
Well, what was so funny was I remember watching him and he brought up James Alsop as an example, like, of what to do. I was like, are you fucking? I'm not joking. He's like, look at James Alsop. He ran for public office and he won. And, I was like, are you like, really? That's the guy you're going to bring up as like an example to follow? Like the guy whose name is fucking Mud and is not doing jack shit anymore. The guy that fucking stabbed Nick in the fucking back. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess you and CWC and James Alsop are a lot alike in a lot of ways.
Yeah, no, like it brings back so much bad memories of just like the alt-right and like Wignat. Like I feel like he's just like he's basically a Wignat in a way, like some new form of Wignat is kind of how I view him, because it's like the way he talks, his operations, everything. Like he just doesn't get it. He doesn't fit in. It's weird. It's awkward. Like it sounded like he was like reading from a script from like the FBI or something. I don't know. It's weird. He talks weird. He sounds weird. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable around him. It's like I'm just being honest. Like I tried to let it slide, but it's like weird shit's going on.
I feel kind of like forever, as long as I've fucking seen him, since I saw the first fucking Yoba clips, like, and I've never said this just because I feel bad for a lot of these people because it's just like such little self-awareness, but 100% there's something there where it's like you look at him and you're just like, man, like, what are you fucking doing? And then what does he start doing once he starts streaming? He's like fucking hitting a drum and like chanting something about Ashley Bat. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Are you retarded? What the fuck is, like, how do you get to a point where that's like something that you decide to go do? I just don't. What?
You get kicked out of the military.
Yeah. Well, you're in the middle, man. Like, that's why
and there is.
I don't know if you guys know this too, but like he literally tried to invite himself to my July 4th white boy summer party at the Meme Mansion. He's like, hey, like I was just hanging out with Nick and Jaden. Like they really want me to come over to your house. Is that cool? And I was like, and then I texted Nick. I was like, did you say you wanted CWC to come over to my house? He's like, no. I was like, what the fuck? And like he just totally lied through his teeth. And I was like, yeah, no. So
bro,
and I'm not, it's just like, I don't know. It's terrible social skills. I feel bad for the guy, honestly.
Bro, one of his critiques about me was that I'm the CEO of the movement. That was one of his critiques about me. He's like, you're the CEO of the movement. You're not even doing anything. Like you realize that's a joke, right? Like that's just a funny haha, right? Like it's not real. Like I don't go to like boardroom meetings. I don't, I'm not.
That's
like,
what this is.
Yeah,
we're at the headquarters.
This is it. Everyone's seeing what goes on. Our daily cabinet meetings.
This is what we have to deal with.
Yeah.
Motion to adjourn.
Denied. It's funny, man. It's just, and again, like all like the funniest thing about this is like all you had to do was be nice. That's all you had to do. Mm-hmm. Like really, all you had to do is like really, it's not that hard. Just to like, like, it's not like a requirement that to be in America First, you have to like me, or you have to like Jaden, or you have to like Baked, or anything like that. You know, it's not like on the fucking Rust.
Only Jimbo.
It's not that
just literally don't go out in fucking public and like don't pretend to be our fucking friends and then fucking snipe at us constantly. You know, I don't think we're asking a whole lot here. You know, I don't expect everybody that watches America First to like me or Baked or anybody else, or if you ascribe to, you know, Nick's ideology, whatever. Like, I get it, dude. I'm a divisive guy. We all have our own different audiences and appeal and all that shit. If you don't fucking like me, just don't fucking pretend to like me and then take fucking shots at me on a fucking public live stream. It's not.
He said that we're all fighting for scraps. He did say that of the viewers and the money. He did say that we're all fighting.
That's true.
Fucking vibing, dude.
I'm at war. I'm at war with Beardson every night.
Yeah. Me and Jaden, if you guys have missed the DMs. We have been sending death threats to each other. I mean, I mailed him anthrax.
Dude, the other thing too is like he says at the end there, I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, he totally bitched out. He hung up on me. He removed me from the Telegram call, which, you know, I thought he wanted to, you know, talk things out and have a debate, but, you know, he wouldn't answer my questions. He removed me from the call like a bitch.
So he was like aggressive about the whole Nick thing too. He's like, no, Nick said no.
Nick. It's like, what? Yeah, like, but the thing that I find ironic is that he's like, no, Bake, we got to talk about this in private. And it's like, no, motherfucker. He is the one who drug my name through the mud publicly multiple times. And then, now he wants to talk about it private. And it's like, same thing with Beardson, same with Jaden, same with all these other things. So it's like, I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. That was funny though. That was a lot of content.
That was the
holy
best.
Shit.
As soon as you got on, that was so.
Are
funny.
you not entertained?
Dude, it was so good. I was crying when
we were.
Joba got on. Dude. I was literally saying on my stream, I was like, because he's like, I don't see Baked Alaska with his hand raised, and I like zoomed right to your fucking name and I put it on fucking stream. I was like, he's right fucking there, retard. Bring in fucking Yoba, you stupid bitch.
It was so brutal. He was avoiding me. I had my hand raised the whole fucking time. He brought like all these random other people in, and they was like, I'm gonna end the call. It's like, no. So,
dude, imagine
you were so brutal. It was like he's like doing the same thing he was doing to Jaden, just like so much trying to appeal to you, like. Dude, no, I'm sorry. Listen, it doesn't. I thought we talked about this, dude. You're the whole time. Fuck you, you fucking homo. You're gay, dude. Say to my face, you bitch. Fuck you, dude. Come on, man. Stop.
I was the closer. I had to close.
It was so
out,
base.
You know,
it was so good.
Open. I had to close, and also I was seriously frustrated. I've been sitting here for 3 hours hearing the same conversation go over and over and over. I'm just fucking ready to go to bed at this point, you know? I'm tired. Shit.
Yeah. When he brought those two on before you, I wanted to fucking kill myself.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah. And even his fans are like, yeah, we should just end this and, you know, like, well,
retreat.
That's what I love about Beardson too, is like he always confronts truth even if it's uncomfortable, and just like that's what you have to do in this space. You know, you can't be passive aggressive. You can't talk shit about people publicly and expect nothing to happen. You can't. It's not going to work.
Yeah, it was like, I wasn't even necessarily that mad that he was talking shit about me, because I had talked shit about him like after he fucking like did pull that shit with me on the killer stream. But he's like talking about like Zoomer gamer streamers. I'm like, nah, dude, like that's it. That's fucking it, dude.
Well, name him.
Well, he wouldn't admit that he was even talking about you earlier, which was even funnier. Like when he went to his chat, he's like, Beardson, I wasn't talking about you. Here we go again. And then you know, he wouldn't. Eventually, he did to you, but he wouldn't admit it to me. And I mean, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just such pussy shit, dude. Like, if you don't fucking like us, just fucking say you don't like us and fucking ignore us and move on, dude. That's all it has to fucking be. That's all it has to be. You don't fucking like me, cool. Leave me the fuck alone and keep my fucking name out of your cocksucker. That's it. Like, God bless, dude. There's like a million people on the internet I don't like, but don't spend all fucking day talking shit about them in a vague, passive-aggressive, like, there's bald people on Twitter having a meltdown right now with verified check marks. I'm like, nah, fuck Pete Dabrowski. He's a bitch. You know? Like, fucking pussy, dude. You like, but this guy's like, he's like, you wouldn't say it to my face. It's like, you won't even say it online, you fucking pussy. Like, what are you kidding me?
I mean, last time he told me he was gonna beat my ass, but remember that? Yep. So I'm sure that it would have probably ended about the same as me when your ass. You said that I'm short and gay, and then we met, and he's like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And I'm just a nice guy, water under the bridge, whatever. But I hate the tough guy act. Don't kick your ass.
Yeah,
it's like, let's be honest. Let's just like talk, like Pete, man. You're not gonna kick anyone's ass.
I hope he does. I hope he kicks my ass. I'm not. That wasn't a vague threat, by the way. If he ever puts his hand on me, I'm gonna put him in jail, so I don't have to deal with his fucking streams anymore. That's fact. I will then love our cops. Then and only then arrest CWC, and then I will love the cops.
Dude, I think he wasn't he dodging Franson too? Because I think Franson had his hand up.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad he didn't bring Franson in. That would have been too much. It'd have been too fucking much, dude. I was like, no, please don't. Like, for your own sake. Like, honestly, I would.
When he said the name, and he's like, "Oh, Franson."
Like, here's the thing. Like, it was so brutal when Nick was first talking to him. I was kecking so hard, and like, I thought you would think, he looks up to Nick so much. You would think after hearing all that, he would like, damn, like, I got some work to do. You're right, like. And he just went in one ear and out the other.
No, like, I mean, this is pure speculation, but I think I mean, this is just speculation on my part, but I really do think it's like he resents Nick because he's in charge, and he resents all of us because we're friends with Nick. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Like, I think he's a very power hungry little guy that he's impatient, and he thinks that if he was in charge that things would just escalate and we would just fucking take over America or whatever. That's what I mean. He's that fucking delusional.
He's talking about his dream of the revolution on stream, and he's gonna get everyone girlfriends.
Yeah,
said that if only he was in charge.
Let's go.
You know what? I'm on the wrong side. Concerts and Snatch. Let's go.
Dude. Did he really call himself a Volcel? Is that real?
Yeah.
Dude, what a fucking scumbag. Holy shit. Dude, that's the gayest fucking thing. Literal child molester.
I fucking hate Volcel. As a real, true-blooded incel myself, I fucking hate Volcels. I spit
hand in hand.
I spit on Volcels. Like, I see a Volcel in public, and I'm just fucking. You can just tell. You can just tell. Like, it's like a smell that they exude. Yeah. Like, they have like Axe cologne on or something. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you, Volcel. Go get laid, you fucking pussy.
Real.
Get out of my sight. Real incel coming through.
Well,
it's kind of cathartic, huh? You guys feel better?
I feel great.
Yeah,
I feel better. Yeah, all I'm gonna say is also with the whole tough guy act, because it really bothers me. It really bothers me. If this guy's gonna beat you up or whatever, why can't he just say the Zoomer gamer? If he's so tough and not scared of anything, real man. Like, can you just tell us who you're talking about, and so you can just hash it out? I don't like the whole.
Debate me and Jaden.
Yeah.
CWC.
Let's go.
On gaming.
He was begging to get added to the Minecraft server literally last week. He was begging because he knew that if he streamed it, people would be interested. And then he's like, "Oh, gamers, you're weak." I'm over it. I'm done. Whatever.
Dude, I don't even like video games.
I got my piece out. Yeah, I don't either.
I fucking hate video games.
Yeah, you guys want to play Fortnite?
Yeah. Gosh.
I don't have a computer.
I want to fucking kill him.
You got a Switch?
I played Fortnite today earlier while I was listening to that.
I do have a Switch. I suck on the Switch.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Fortnite on the Switch, honestly. Yeah, I got to I think I'm level 87 now, so I'm right fucking there, dude. But I had to take a break because I was getting frustrated because I was getting fucking owned by 12-year-olds. So
Andrew said that he's an agent sent to stop Gamergate 2. That's true.
Dude, fuck this guy.
Dude,
my God. For real. all day. I'm hearing people saying that he was saying, "Oh, me and Nick are the only ones that do political activism." I spent 3 hours in Falador, RuneScape. We were fucking rioting like crazy to fucking. I don't know what the deal was really, but something about women in games. Dude, fuck it, dude.
Dude, here's my bit of activism today. I installed Overwatch and I got on there, and every time there was a female gamer in my lobby, I reported him for racism. Okay, don't tell me I'm not doing fucking activism. Right. Okay, right. Fuck you. I'm getting women out of gaming here. That's probably one of the most important.
You're not designing AF uniforms on stream, you fucking scumbag. Team uniforms.
I'm gonna start a soap business next stream. I'm gonna start selling Patriot soap.
Yeah, I mean, not even a bad idea, but the worst branding in the world, and yeah.
I'm gonna start a dirt business where I sell dirt that you smear all over yourself to be not the anti-soap company.
Red-pilled soap, yeah.
That was so lame. Yeah, I'm gonna sell like knockoff Cheetos that like stain your hands, so no amount of soap will get it off. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's real fucking activist. That's how we win, dude. Just start a business or something, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I hate all this. Really, I do. I hate it all. But I just I don't know. Here's the thing, and I'm not even trying to be like that. I'm not trying to be like braggadocious or anything like that. I don't want people to think I've got a huge ego. But why pick on the guy that is essentially responsible for Patrick Casey get kicked out of the movement, man? I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I think I've proven my skills within this shit talking arena countless amounts of times, and I just don't get why people still want to start shit with me. I've literally not trying to brag. I've never taken an L. Never taken an L. I don't know. I don't get it. Jaden, I get picking on Jaden. He's like a little Morty, but
but Rick,
why pick on Rick, dude?
Yeah, and why get the Yoba curse when you're just gonna basically die?
True. Also very true.
Yeah, real as fuck. Man.
Just saying.
I mean, the Yoba curse, the belligerence of Beardson, the Jaden jerk-off. I mean, why?
You're walking into a fucking hornet's nest. Holy shit.
And the jughead.
Why? It was so easy.
Dude, you get a little bit of attention. He saw the RPG thing. RPG got his, 100 viewer stream, and then that was it. That was over. He wanted that,
Yeah, I guess, man.
We'll see. Look, we'll see what happens. We'll go from here. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I don't trust the guy, obviously, or anything. I'm not going to keep going after him. I'm over it. I'm going to move on. We'll see.
App Factory will all be bros with Red Pill what's his name? CWC.
Well, I don't trust him at all, obviously. I think he'll backstab Nick the first chance he gets. But we'll see. Maybe he'll prove us wrong. I don't know. He looks like he's going to go down the route of Carter, Puma, Patrick, his role model. But maybe we'll be surprised. I don't know. But I mean, the way he was talking all passive aggressively after Nick got off the call, I'm not hopeful, but we'll see.
I don't have any intentions of really continuing it. I'm going to retain my position that I had before tonight, which is he's absolutely fucking dead to me and he doesn't fucking exist as far as I'm concerned. And if he wants to keep running his dick sucker about me or making passive aggressive little statements, I'm sure somebody will be watching and somebody will send me a clip and then we'll just have to go through round fucking 2 if he really wants to make another poor fucking life decision. That's about where I'm at with it.
Yeah, he's strike 2. If not already 3, but he came after me in January with the Patrick thing. Then we're doing this again. So
it's just nothing but problems from these people, man. Nothing but problems from these people. Everybody wants to talk shit about how we don't do anything.
Why does he come after us for not doing anything? I mean, his big claim to fame is being a co-host on the Kill Stream. Love Ralph, by the way. Don't take me out of context. Love Ralph. But is the Kill Stream crew out? I don't understand. It's just the gamer streamers. He has a big fucking problem with it. But any other streamer, he'll get on there and jerk them off. Oh, I love this audience. Oh, you guys hate Nick? Yeah. I just don't understand.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I mean, I've hated Red Pill Gaming for a long time. Actually, it was, I think this was like, it was like the night before January 6th. It was like January 5th. I ran into Red Pill Gaming in real life, and I didn't know who he was, but he was like criticizing me back then. He was like, dude, like, I think you're bad optics for the movement. And he was like saying all this shit. I was like, dude, fuck you. Like, I didn't even know who he was, but later on, someone like, was watching his stream. I'm like, dude, fuck that guy. That was the guy at January 5th that was like just lurking over me, hating on me, and all this shit.
Well,
and
I'm sure you saw the clip of when Red Pill Gaming super chatted Nick back in like December. And was like, you really need to distance yourself from this baked Alaska guy. He's a mess. Yeah, and then Nick was like, fuck you, you're banned.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. It's like these people, they just learn about Nick and come into the movement or whatever, and then they like think they have, a place to criticize my relationship with him or your relationship with it. It's just like, it's just kind of weird. Like, and ultimately, at the end of the day, they're criticizing Nick's judgment. Like, you think Nick is going to be friends with like some fucking retards and some like people that are huge liabilities, etc.
Well, I mean, I am a huge retarded.
Well, I am a retard too.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
we're both
a little retarded.
We're both a little retarded, so
okay, fair enough. But you know what I mean. I mean, ultimately, they're at the end of the day, they're questioning like Nick's leadership. Like, are you sure, Nick? Like that's just, if anything, like not even the loyalty thing, but it's just fucking annoying. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, it's not your place to question every little decision that Nick makes. It's weird. I don't know.
And also going after the Irony Bros, dude. Like, dude, that was really
bad
just move. Like really put a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, dude, say what you will about me or the Irony Bros or whatever, but who can forget that epic clip of Ben Shapiro saying that he was a fucking Irony Bro? That shit was fucking content forever, dude. It was so fucking funny. Like, when has CWC ever done something so epic? Fuck you.
Does Nick have any thoughts, or did he dip out?
He's in here. He's just muted.
Yeah, he's probably tired. Who can blame him?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I'm here. I'm tired.
Yo!
Called it.
Yeah.
So is your camera like broke?
No, it just keeps overheating. But I got a new one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's fucking gay.
Yeah. I mean, the CWC reaction didn't make me really optimistic because it's just, it's like Yoba said, it's about humility.
Mm-hmm.
Because I came in there and I thought I was even-handed, and in that position, what I expect, and I think that this is just like a given, is for somebody to be like, "Oh, you're right. I'll do better," it's something like that. But it was just like defensive. No, well, you just don't understand, and you got to hear me out, and this kind of thing, and. It's like, why do I want to hear that? Like, if I'm the guy and you're, in a bad, or what's the expression? You're in bad standing. Like, that's a problem for you. And there was no, like, I didn't feel like there was anything going the other way to change my opinion of that. It was just like I said, I was defensive. I mean, the right approach in that situation is to be like, oh yeah, you're right, and just try to connect and relate on like a human level. But it's it just came across as basically insincere. I mean, we'll see. Time will tell and stuff. But these people, a lot of these people just don't get it. Like Jimbo said, it's just as simple as some people just don't get it. And I mean, there were a lot of people that never got it, and they're not a part of this anymore. People brought up Steel Puma and Carter. Carter did the same thing, by the way. I saw Classical Theist was in the YouTube chat, and he was like, this is just like the Carter thing, and it's true, because I called Carter and told him the same thing. Back, I was doing a shoot for something back in December, And I remember taking time out of my day for like a half hour, an hour, whatever, talk to him on the phone and say like, here's my advice, here's what you do, blah, blah, blah. Here's where we're coming from. This is why people are criticizing you. And the guy was like, yeah, you're so right. Yeah, man, this is great, whatever. And then the next day he's like shitting all over me, you know? And I don't know. Some people just are too big for their britches. Like, I'm really not. I mean, I'm kind of a arrogant guy, I guess, or whatever. But I'd like to think that when I approach these things, it's pragmatic, it's fair. There's not a big... I don't think there's an unearned ego in it, you know, and I think that when I deal with people like that, people see it's gracious. I mean, it's still, you know, might come across as a certain way, but I think it's fair, and I think it's pretty gracious. And I don't know. I mean, I just like to explain that and set the record straight, really, for everybody watching at home. He's gonna go and do his thing, and you know, we'll see if the behavior changes or whatever, if it's gonna be a Carter situation or whatever. But, you know, people can listen or they cannot listen. But, I mean, it's really, it's your funeral. You know, it's your fucking streamer funeral. It's been in many such cases. But fun night. We love E-drama. I hate people that say they hate E-drama. No infighting, guys. No more E-drama. E-drama's fun.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about fucking Afghanistan.
We needed it.
They were saying that today. Wow. Shit talking. So, yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, I hate E-drama, and yet somehow my streams are never bigger until we're talking fucking shit. So it's like, yeah, you motherfuckers love it, dude. You're fucking sitting here watching it just like everybody else, dude. Don't sit there and try to fucking front. Like, it's so fucking pussy. Infighting is necessary and good sometimes, and this is why, because it's good content, and it kind of reestablishes what needs to be said, you know? It's just that simple.
Yeah, as long as it's genuine, you know. I don't like fake E-drama, like scripted shit. Like, fuck that. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I gotta say, and I'm tired here, so I'm gonna log off, but thank you for having me on. I agree with Beardson's sentiment that it is good to have friends that, you know, have my back, and, you know, I appreciate you guys a lot. I'm not perfect, obviously. You know, I make mistakes. I do stupid shit all the time. But, you know, I really appreciate that I can trust you guys. I don't have to, you know, think that you guys are going to talk shit about me or whatever. So
yeah, absolutely,
I appreciate that. This was fun, you know, and all in all, like, I did this for the keks. I did this for the lulz, for the culture. Okay. Cause I had to shut that motherfucker down. It was funny. Like, sometimes we just need to laugh and, you know,
don't go to wing that.
Own some niggas, you know, like bring out the knife. Like I saw a little flash of Nick the Knife, and I was like, let's go. And I wanted blood. My internet blood sports days came back, and I was like, I wanted blood, so we got it. But yeah, dude, I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me on. And also, I wanted to say, I don't have my desktop computer right now because I'm in Arizona for court. I have my trial in 1 week, by the way. Pray for that. And once I get my computer, it'll probably be end of the month. I would like to get back to, you know, playing some games with you guys if you guys are down.
No, I'm not down. Sorry, bro.
we're quitting gaming.
Yeah,
we're over it.
I'm doing more IRL activism.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah. No, I get it. I'm bad off this.
See you at the Ashley Babbitt thing, though, right?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, dope.
We're doing a banner draw.
We're gonna game. I'm getting, and I'll probably game with Beardson too. I'm getting like the new WarioWare. There's a bunch of games coming out this like fall, winter.
Even me.
Yeah, I'll even play a game or two with Beardson, you know, if I have time. But
no, I love you, buddy. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it, dude.
Love you too, bro. Hey, it's gonna be fun. I love all you guys. Peace. Have a good night. God bless. Yoba. I love you.
Good night, bro.
Later, bros.
I'm probably gonna follow.
Yeah, same, dude. I'm fucking exhausted.
Good night, friends.
Good night,
everybody.
Good night, fellow Groiper generals.
That concludes
adjourned.
Yep, there's the conference.
Yeah.
That's my dad.
All right, peace.
All right, good night.
Good night, guys. I'm gonna stay on air for a little bit longer. because, you know, look, this is my area of expertise. Let me go piss. I'm going to read some of these super chats. And by the way, send some fucking super chats because I literally sacrificed my fucking Trovo channel tonight for the fucking content. So that's why we're over here on YouTube. So be sure to send some super chats. I'm going to go piss, and we'll probably chat for another 30 minutes or an hour or so because I'm fucking up, dude. I'm fucking up. All right. Drained. I'm drained. I'm a member of the Drain Gang officially. Let me read some of these donos. We got, let's see, $5 from Lord of Shanks. He says, another wonderful night. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. $5 from Whitetail Groiper. Let's fucking go. Thanks, buddy. $30 from Retardo McSussy Nutsy. This guy always has the best fucking usernames on fucking Stream Elements, bar none. Bar none, this guy. He always fucking gets me. He says, literally kicking my flu beeping ass off. LMFAO. Fuck CWC. We love Yoba. Let's fucking go. $13.37 from Whitetail Groiper. I'm pumped to see CWC go down. Never liked him. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, look, $20 from Shifty2. Thank you so much. Shifty2, he says 07 smiley face. Thank you so much. But yeah, do be sure to subscribe to this channel because we'll be streaming here probably every night from now on. In addition to Trovo, we're gonna go back to Trovo whenever the ban lifts. It's only a 24-hour ban, I think, because I've never had an infraction on there before. And they said racism, but I didn't say anything racist. I think it was it was probably just for the bullying and the harassment or whatever, which, like, it's gay, but I get it. So, we just got to be a little bit more careful in the future. But I mean, racism I think that's just an excuse. I think that's all that really was, because I didn't say anything racist at all on there. I was literally just talking shit to CWC. That was all that was said. But yeah, it's fine. We'll just have to be a little more careful in the future. And if not, we'll be over here. I mean, I'll just continue to respawn on streaming platforms left and right if I have to. But, hopefully, I'm not like that upset about it or whatever. I mean, I was going pretty hard on CWC, so it's not like that big of a deal. Not that, whatever, but it would suck to have the stream taken down, in the middle of it just because, of the ban and everything else. And I was sitting there trying to figure it out, and I was all quiet and everything. But yeah, I mean, like, the whole situation, like I said, I mean, I literally opened up my salvo with CWC with, like, all you had to do was be nice to me. Didn't have to be this way. And it's true. CWC was very snaky to all of us for a very long time, but it just wasn't worth really engaging to me personally. It wasn't really worth engaging with. I did go after him after the whole kill stream debacle where he was going after me on the kill stream and talking shit about me on the kill stream and, trying to fucking, ambush me or whatever with callers and things like that. It was so fucking apparent and gay what he was trying to do. And so I basically said that was like weeks ago, or maybe a month ago. I just said he's dead to me. He came into my chat and I was like, yeah, get the fuck out. You're dead to me. I'm not going to talk about you. I got nothing to say to you, honestly. You're a fucking snake, and you want to pretend like nothing fucking happened, and like you don't hold these like resentful feeling towards me or whatever, and you're too pussy to fucking say it. And that's all this guy's done. It's just take snipes. And, finally today, so, I had people fucking, sending me messages. He was talking shit about Irony Bros and gamer streamers, et cetera, which, by the way, let's be real. How often do I even get to game on stream? Really? Like, I would say maybe 20% or so of my actual streaming content is even gaming anymore, to be honest with you, because there's nothing to fucking play. I mean, and it's been that way for like 6 fucking months now. It seems like it's mainly I just go live and talk every fucking night about what's going on in the world, or like, you know, whatever's happening or what's on my mind. And then maybe I'll get some gaming in with Jaden or something, you know? It's like, you know, I never really even get to game anymore, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, we're going to continue on with our, you know, modus operandi here of it just basically being like he's fucking dead to me. You know, I mean, what else is there to say?
Got it.
Yo, thank you so much, Poopy Retard, man, with the 5. Thank you so much. With the little smiley face. Thanks, bro.
Funny times LMAO, CWC sucks, we loved our boys, now I sleep forever night.
Yo, thank you so much, Retardo McMoaned this loud. Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know, it's just so unnecessary. People can just choose to be nice to me, like, or just ignore me. You know, if you don't like me, you can just ignore me. Because you know I'm a guy that's gonna respond, and I think that's part of what it is. I think that's like literally part of their strategy, I guess, is to get owned by me so they can say, "Look, Beardson's attacking somebody else now," and it's like, yeah, because you've been poking and prodding me for a fucking month straight and just talking shit about me in public, you know, without saying my name, but we all know who the fuck you're talking about, you know. And that's like their strategy, I guess. It's like, oh man, this is going to be a bridge too far now. Nick's going to disavow Beardson after this, after he attacks me for attacking him constantly and for attacking Jaden. It's like, how fucking stupid do you have to be? Just be nice to me. I'm a nice guy. I really am. I'm a pretty nice guy overall. I don't like getting embroiled in drama left and fucking right, but I don't know. I just have that personality, I guess, where people just want to go after me, and well, they fuck around and they find out, I guess. I really don't know. But here we are. Here we are. Man, it's fucking hot as hell in here. I'm not gonna lie, it's hot as hell in this fucking room. I mean, and the thing is, it's like I do want more like America First streamers and stuff, like I do. I want more people to watch, honestly, just to have content to watch, like.
What's good, my nigga? I just want to let you know that I will never betray. Absolutely mind-boggling that so many have no loyalty. The only loyalty they have is to the cloud chase. I'm just fine with being the Black Vanguard.
Yo, thank you, Tenryo. Tenryo's a fucking real one. We love Tenryo. Yeah, I like Tenryo a lot. He's a good dude. He's a solid stand-up dude, for real. I like Tenryo a lot, so thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I mean, really, though, like, stuff like that means a lot, man. Like, it like, the streaming world is, like, the most, like, petty, catty fucking shit, dude. It is. You provoke Spexo. I mean, I don't even hate Spexo, though. Like, really. Like, I really don't. I don't have anything against Spexo, and I said that for a while, man. Like, really, I don't really have anything against Spexo. I mean, I criticize his content, but
as he mentioned that, I knew he is absolute scum. Like, why does he care about your wife and kids? Is it relevant to the issue? Does he want a taste of your dick? So gay and retarded.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I don't. Yeah, thank you, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you're totally right on that, but. Yeah, I mean, I don't even hate Tenryo or Spexo. I follow Spexo on fucking Instagram, dude. Like, I mean, he's a bit cringe or whatever. Like, and even when I said that, I was like, man, he is posting a lot of cringe, dude. It's pretty bad. And you know, it was kind of trying to be more like a friendly critique, but it was mainly more JB than anything else. Like, because JB was acting like a drunk retard, and he just kind of caught the crossfire in that, really. But yeah, I mean, I don't hate Spexo. I think Spexo's he's a nice guy. I mean, he is. I don't think anybody could say he's not a nice guy. And you know, I think he took a lot of that stuff to heart and everything. And you know, I still think it's a little cringe, but it's not like a fucking death penalty or anything like that. If I saw Spexo IRL, I'd shake his hand and say, "What's up, man?" You know, bust his balls a little bit, but you know, no, I don't think he's a bad or evil guy or a subversive guy or anything like that. I think like with Spexo, he's just one of those guys that's like really enthusiastic, Like in a good way. You know, he's just really enthusiastic in a good way. It's just sometimes you got to taper that back a little bit, you know? Because I remember when I would bring like Gibby and Harris on, and Gibby, I think it was more Gibby, was really going in on Spexo, and I was like, man, come on, that's too much, you know? That's too much. Yo, Tom AF with $3.33. Thanks, buddy. He says Tom AF Des. I don't know what that says, Tom AF. Des DES. Okay, weird, but I remember you being harsh on him on that one stream. I mean, it wasn't really like I wasn't trying to be harsh, and I think I even apologized if I like came off across as a little harsh. But like I said, I don't hate that guy. I think he's a nice enough guy. I just think he's a little too enthusiastic, you know. I knew it was over for CWC the moment he took RPG side during your appearance on the kill stream. Yeah, I mean, you know, because like the thing is. I didn't have anything against CWC. I always thought he was friendly with me, so I was friendly with him. I mean, hell, I think it was like a night or two before that debate. I even like, I threw him a raid or whatever on Trovo. And, I tried to be nice to him, and then he fucking wants to come after me and start talking shit about me, like totally out of fucking nowhere. It's like, you know, I'm allowed to respond, you know. Everybody wants to talk like I'm some big firebrand guy, but it's like, who started this shit tonight, you know? Who started this shit tonight? It wasn't me. Trust me. I was sitting there thinking, like, earlier today, I was like, man, what am I going to do tonight for stream? Because, like, the fucking Pete DeBroska streams were fucking fire. And I was like, how do I top that? How do I top that? You know, like, I'm just going to get up and like, hey, guys, boy, it's hot outside. Like, that's where I was at. And then fucking DMs are fucking blowing up. And it's fucking this fucking faggot talking shit about me, dude. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like that's what everybody, all these fucking pussies and wingnats act like. Like, I just have to sit here and take it. I have to let everybody fucking talk shit about me publicly. And if I retaliate, then I'm just starting drama. It's like, you guys are the biggest fucking pussies on the planet, dude. You literally act like fucking Jews, dude. You fucking cry out as you strike us. It's so fucking funny to me. That's how you fuckers act. You guys talk about how you hate Jews all the fucking time, and literally all you do is sit there and fucking talk shit and then cry out when somebody fucking retaliates. Like, he's starting shit. He's starting shit. It's like, fuck you. How about that? Yeah. I'm gonna fucking stand up for myself, you fucking pussy bitch. Say my fucking name, pussy. Keep my fucking name out of your fucking cocksucker, and we won't have any fucking beef. It's like that. It's that simple. That's all it is. You talk shit, you get fucking hit. That's it. Plain and fucking simple. It's been my life's motto since day fucking numero uno, right out of the fucking womb. That doctor slapped me on the ass and I turned around and gave him a fucking uppercut, dude. Okay? Talk shit, get hit, dude. It's the fucking internet. I'm a fucking man and I'm gonna fucking defend myself. Plain and fucking simple. But yeah, all these fucking wingnats and shit act like fucking Jews and shit. All the fuck. Beardson sucks. Oh, no, don't fucking retaliate. Yeah, you fucking. I mean, they just. It's like it's so fucking funny to me. That's what's so funny to me. It's like it's public now. It's like public how they fucking act, because that's how CWC literally acted all fucking night. No, I'm not talking about you, Beardson. Well, okay, yeah, I'm talking about you. Oh, who are you talking about? Are you talking about Jaden? No, I'm not talking about Jaden. I'm just talking about another streamer that makes a bunch of money that does nothing but play video games. It's another guy. Yeah, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You got fucking caught red fucking handed. And, yeah, it's like fucking so obvious. It's so fucking obvious. Like I said, all these fucking wingnats act like fucking the same fucking Jews that they talk shit about, like, all the fucking time. Like, oh, yeah, look, the Jewish people are playing victim. It's like, that's all you motherfuckers do when you start talking shit about people. It's fucking so funny to me. It's so fucking funny to me. How they fucking act, dude. They get called out and then they're fucking running away. Oh, Beardson's starting trouble again. Oh, yeah. Eat shit, dude. Eat fucking shit. I'm glad I'm on YouTube now, so I can actually say this kind of shit too and get away with it. I can be really unleashed on fucking YouTube, dude. It's nice. It's nice because honestly, I don't even give a fuck about the channel anyways. I got another. If this one goes down, I got another one with like 5,000 subs, easy. So I don't give a fuck. Yeah, eat shit. This is like a total throwaway at this point, dude. I don't give a fuck. Beardson unfucking leashed, unchained. Terms of service? No, thank you. I won't be needing any. Okay. Yeah, no thank you. You can keep your terms of service. I'm going the fuck off tonight, okay? I'm going to say faggot, and I'm going to talk about how people act like Jews and all that kind of shit, all right? Eat shit. But I think I am going to wrap it up. I'm fucking tired of shit. I've been going for, fucking like 4 hours now with all this stupid drama bullshit, and it's fucking hot as fuck in my room right now. So I'm gonna fucking. I have to go take a poop really bad too. Yo, Pikachu Groiper with $5.
Great stream, Beardson. Gamer for life.
Yo, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a dump. I might just take tomorrow night off since I'm like banned or whatever. I might take tomorrow night off to rest and relax because I've been going pretty fucking hard. Well, no, I haven't actually. I was sitting there, I was like, man, I've been streaming for like 8 days straight. And I'm like, no, I fucking haven't, dude. I took like a whole weekend off. I've been streaming for 3 fucking days, and I'm like, bro, I am wore out. Oh my god. Yeah, no. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I gotta figure out what's going on with the ban and all that shit too. Maybe we'll just go live here anyways and just do a chill little stream or whatever. So yeah, be sure to hit subscribe. I just dropped some new videos and stuff on this channel too. So there's content coming to this fucking channel. Anyways, I'm talking about video games. So if you guys don't care about video games, sorry, I'll promise I'll do more for the movement, later. I feel that, dude. It's brutal. People don't realize that streaming is the hardest job on the planet, like bar fucking none. And that's not even like a bit or a joke. Dude, what other position do you have on the planet where you have to sit here and talk for like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours straight with no dead air to keep these fucking Zoomer ADHD rattled autists engaged? Okay? Do you know how hard our fucking job is? I literally have not stopped talking for like 4 fucking hours. And you know what? It's my job to not only continue to talk, which is wear and tear on my fucking voice. I gotta sit my fat ass in this fucking chair. It's cutting off circulation to my fucking legs. My fucking back's hurting. And it's all gonna be funny. So my brain fucking hurts from thinking up all these fucking funny bits. Streaming, easily the hardest job on the fucking planet, bar none. That's why there's not that many people that are able to do it full time for a living. Otherwise, if it was easy, everybody would do it, but it's not. It's not easy. It's hard as fuck. It's the hardest job on the planet. People don't know. So, all right, I'm gonna go take a dump and log off for the night. I'll keep you guys informed. Be sure to follow me on Insta and Telegram and whatever the fuck else. But is what it is. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Beardson Beardly signing the